Hello everybody, welcome back for another X-Plane 11 live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedules to come and hang out with me on this Monday morning, afternoon, whatever it may be for you in this beautiful world. Welcome, welcome my friends. We got Scott Rashley, Becky Davis, welcome back aboard. Clifton AFM, how are you my friend? Hector Garcia, how are you sir? It's Mate, welcome. Tim, welcome. Pulse, how are you my friend? Durpro, welcome. Kane, welcome. Denis Lavoie, welcome aboard, sir. Hope you're doing well. Durpro, good afternoon. Leonard Grant, how are you, my friend? Travelino Blog, welcome aboard. Quick Match, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. CB Elder, welcome back. Mr. Baldo, good to see you, sir. Hope all is well, Tony. 123 Slim, welcome aboard, sir. Hope all is well. CHLM, welcome back, my friend. Hope you are doing well as well. Gary P, how are you, sir? Snagged, welcome. Steven, good to see you back, my friend. How are you, dude? Good to see you, my friend. Kevin Thomas, how are you, dude? Joseph Panter, welcome. Holger, 1106, welcome aboard. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Chris Verde, welcome. Hope all is well. Papagasho, how are you, sir? Jetstar, welcome aboard. Captain Aviation, welcome. Mr. Leonard Grant, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Carnival Horizon, good to see you, man. Sanders, RS5, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, good. Sir, welcome, welcome. Aviation for Life, welcome aboard. Lax, how are you, my friend? Travelino Blog, good to see you, dude. Been a while. Justin Dumlow? Didn't want to mispronounce that. Justin, welcome aboard. Lee Phelps, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Ordinal Beast, good to see you. Tim, what's going on, man? Welcome. Benny on YouTube, how are you, my friend? Happy Gimp, good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Decoy, what's up, man? Welcome back. One of the newest members to the channel. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Flight Sim Germany, good to see you, sir. Hopefully you are doing well. JBL, how are you? Max, how are you? Lay YG, good to see you. Don Louie, welcome back. Gortz, welcome. Hope all is well. Thanks for being here, guys. Monday morning in Oakland, very hazy, very foggy this morning here in Oakland, as it was in LA when we were departing yesterday. So welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's doing well. It is Monday. It is the last stream of the week in North America. We are headed over to Europe next stream. We're going to be back in I think we're going to be in the 7.5 or the 7.6. I haven't decided. Which I want to fly, the 7.5 or the 7.6. If I had to take a guess, probably would be the 7.5, but I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, look for some 7.5 or some 7.6 action next week. Should be fun. And then, of course, on Saturday, as I've been opening my streams with every stream so far, on Saturday of next week, we're going to be hosting an event with Flight Factor. We're going to be flying from Boston to Newark, New Jersey, KEWR, and then from Newark we're going to go down to Jacksonville. We're going to be giving away a couple prizes, the main prize being an aircraft of your choice from Flight Factor. So a 7.5, the 7.6, the A320 Ultimate, the 777, the A350, whatever you would like will be your choice. So you're going to have to be here on Saturday. Make sure you're watching the stream. We're going to be doing a couple more giveaways as well. So excited for that one. It's going to be a lot of fun. First time I've ever kind of worked with a developer on that level of a giveaway, so it should be fun. It's going to be cool. A nice little idea that we've kind of come up with together. Although kudos to the team over at Flight Factor. I mean, they've pretty much said, hey, this is what we wanted to do. Are you interested in doing it? And they had pretty much set up the group flight. We kind of chose where we were going to go together. But yeah, I like the idea of it. I like the idea that it's going to be a group flight. I like the idea that you guys are going to be able to win something at the end of it. So it's a win-win for everybody. You know, everybody gets to jump on. We're going to have full ATC coverage from Boston to Newark to down to Jacksonville as well. So full ATC coverage. I believe there's something like 90 plus pilots already confirmed. So 90 plus pilots. There's going to be 90 departures out of Boston, 90 arrivals plus into Newark. It's going to be pretty damn crazy. So I'm looking forward to that one. But friends, welcome aboard. We've got obviously this week and on Thursday to take a look at Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, Jacksonville is going to be the final stop. So friends, without further ado, let's enjoy our Monday. We're back on the Pilot Edge Network. We are Southwest 5651, service from Oakland down to San Diego, as the title suggests. Although, albeit, I was looking at my charts last night, and I was looking at the charts again this morning. It looks like the Sweetwater visual has been removed from San Diego. Now, does this surprise me? No, absolutely not. I truly believe that every quote-unquote visual approach, unless it's a special procedure like the circle to land in Innsbruck, you know, the river visual in Washington, D.C., the expressway visual into LaGuardia. I think those visuals will end up staying, but visuals like this where the Sweetwater, it's not so much a necessary visual, you know what I mean? Whereas if you're flying the river visual, it's kind of necessary that it's a visual approach because you are following the river. I feel like these Sweetwater approaches and stuff like that are going to start to get replaced by RNAV approaches. So looking at my charts, it is exactly what has happened. It looks like the Sweetwater visual has been replaced by, I think it was RNAV Yankee, runway 27. I'm just going to open up my approach charts here. I believe it was RNAV, is it Yankee or Zulu? It's RNAV Zulu, runway 27. Basically, I need to get, speaking of which, I'm going to do that this week. I'm going to get the Windows app for Navigraph so I can pull things up and we can take a look at them together. But yes, if you do have your charts and you actually go and look at KSAN, there's no more visual approaches. You've got ILS Zulu, ILS Yankee, and RNAVs. Yankee and RNAV Zulus. So they've taken away all the visual approaches. So it's basically, so now it's an RNAV approach, albeit it is the exact same flight path as the Sweetwater visual. So that's what we're going to plan today. We're going to plan for the RNAV Zulu runway 27. We're going to request that from ATC as well. Usually on Pilot Edge, they have no problem accommodating whatever approach you would like to do. So, sweet. Friends, welcome. Again, thank you all for tuning in today. I know it's Monday. I know we're back in X-Plane. There's been a lot of requests actually to be back in X-Plane. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying the X-Plane. It seems to be good. The views, the numbers, everything, all the support seems to be up. Again, with the amount of memberships, crazy amount of memberships lately. So again, welcome to all the new members. Thank you to everybody. If you are watching the channel and you do want to support the channel in any which way, please feel free to become a member. There are more perks, I believe, than what truly it costs. There are so many perks, there are so many benefits with becoming a member. We can go over a few of them. Obviously, your name changes green in chat. You get to start building a rank in chat. And more importantly, we've offered 2 tiers of memberships now. So we've got the $2 a month, which is your business class, and we have $5 a month, which is your first class. So I've never really pushed the memberships, but I think it's time to really start pushing the memberships, as I truly believe there's a lot of cool things that we can do with the more memberships that we have, the more cool things and the more cool ideas I can have. So if you do feel like supporting the channel, again, this is not necessary at all. If you do feel like supporting the channel and you can afford $2 to $5 extra a month, highly suggest becoming a member. Access in Discord to the special members only area, waiting lounge we call it. You've got access to 20 custom emojis. You get to build your name and your rank up in chat. Your name turns green, as well as getting your pilot rank in chat. So many positives for becoming a member. Sweet. So friends, welcome. We're on Pilot Edge. We're going to do the Sweetwater visual, aka the RNAV runway Zulu, into San Diego this afternoon. Flying into San Diego, love flying into San Diego. Taking a 737-800 into San Diego, love it even more. We've been absolutely blessed with our landings the past couple of streams in this aircraft. Besides our landing in, we don't need to speak about it, but besides running off the runway the other day, last week, sorry, in in the Zibo into Chicago Midway, it feels good to get some really nice landings. In the past 4 or 5 landings, I think, have been really nice. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We're going into San Diego this morning. First thing is first, let's come over here. We're going to start our flight leg. We're going to go to weight, fuel, and balance. We're going to jump over to the sim brief page. We're going to plug in some information here. Zero fuel weight today is looking for 59.4, and we're looking for a fuel today of 6.6. Wonderful. We're scheduled for about 1 hour and 15 minutes on the flight time today. That seems about right. We're basically going to be following the coastline the entire way down, which is absolutely beautiful. We're going to depart straight out on runway 30, slight left turn. We're going to follow the coastline all the way down past Santa Barbara, all that fun stuff, and then right by LAX, and then we'll start our descent into San Diego. Payload today, I'm going to scroll down here and get this set up on my sim brief. Payload today is looking at about 16.2. So I'm doing some quick math because it's not exactly perfect for what sim brief's numbers aren't quite matching what it should be. So again, we're looking for a zero fuel weight of 59.4. So So we're going to look for here 59.4. I mean, there's 59.3. So I'm perfectly happy with that. You know what? We'll just for the sake of being perfect, we'll go 16.3, and that's going to be 59.4, exactly what we're looking for. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. Let's get some panel brightness on. Window heat is on. Trim air is coming on. Recirc fans are in the auto position. Left pack goes off. Isolation valve goes open. Right pack off as well. Engine bleeds will go off. We're going to cruise at 37,000 feet this afternoon for this leg, so we'll get that. We'll get our logo light on as well. No smoking can go to the auto position. Seatbelt signs on. Continue the flows up here. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Fuel pumps can stay on. We're refueled. Let's go ahead and fire up the APU here, friends, while we're sitting down and hanging out. Wonderful. Let's come down here to the FMC, whatever you would like to call it, CDU, FMGU. I'm not really going to be picky. We all call it a different name. It's the FMS. Let's go to the route page, and we're going to plug in some information in here. So first thing is first, we're sitting on the ground in Oakland. We are going over to San Diego. We are southwest 5651. This is a real world flight taking place in about an hour and a half, I believe. So continuing the theme with you guys wanting me to use real world call signs and to do more real world flights. So these are real world call signs, real world flights. Next flight, we're going to be jumping in an American Airlines livery. Very rare, actually, that we fly American Airlines. I truly believe that's one of the North American airlines that we really don't fly that often. So we're jumping in an American Airlines 737-800 for a flight in from San Diego to Phoenix. So that should be fun as well. I think also right about an hour on the flight time. Okay, everything looks good there. I'm happy with all of that. Let's go ahead and grab our ATIS before we do anything else. I was going to pop open the fans GUI. We can pop him open. Let's go ahead and grab the ATIS, though. So ATIS is going to be on 3377. So punch that in now, 3377.
On initial contact, you have information Delta.
All right, information Delta is playing right now.
Metropolitan Oakland Airport, ATIS information Delta. 1553 Zulu. Windcom. Visibility 7. Ceiling 800 overcast. Temperature 16. Dew point 13. Altimeter 2980. Arriving and departing runways 28 left, 28 right, 3033. ILS runway 30. ILS runway 28 right, and RNAV runway 28 left approach in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight follows.
Is that Pack X sounds? Nope.
Read back all
That's just the Zibo, man. Zibo has amazing sounds, dude.
Advise on initial contact. You have information to.
All right, we've got information Delta, so that's wonderful. So what we're going to do now is we're going to log on here, and we're going to get our pre-departure clearance. For those of you that are used to flying in P3D or FSX or any type of add-on that would offer something like this, I believe the I9 builds aircrafts offer a CPDLC as well now. Basically the same thing. We're just going to get our pre-departure clearance through here without speaking to anybody. We're going to get everything that we need to do. So the only thing that we really need to do is we just need to punch in our call sign here. So we're Southwest 5651. We'll go ahead and populate that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and send log on. And it says logged on to KUSA. And basically now we're just waiting until you hear an audible sound that's going to let us know that we do have our pre-departure clearance. So while that's taking care of that, we can go to our NitRef page. We can start punching in a little bit of information here. So our zero fuel weight is going to be 59.4. That's good. We'll go back to the departure page. Now, I don't believe... There's our clearance, so we'll go ahead and grab that quickly. So you can see ATC message, we'll grab that quickly. So cleared to LAX on the Comics 2 departure via Candles and Young plus new route to LAX, Comics 2. Okay, so it's the Comics 2 departure, not the Coastal 9. I put the Coast 9. They want us to be the Comics 2. Okay, via Candle and Young, so that's fine. Climb to the SID, expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. We'll go to the next page. Departure frequency 135.10, squawk code 6211, and then you can see here that it's got the new arrival. So it's going to be the Candle 5 departure with the Young transition, then LAX, then Comics. So it's a good thing we didn't do anything in the FMC because you can see that they've completely changed that on us. So we'll go ahead and we'll accept that. That's going to let them know that we've accepted and that we understand that there is a change. So while we're taking care of that, we can actually pop that back up and we'll look for the Candle 5 departure, which is right there. And we're going to want the young transition, and we're going to expect that out of runway 30. We'll go to route, activate, and execute. Go to our next page from young. It's going to be direct LAX, which you can see here. That is the new routing, direct LAX. So we'll punch that in there, and then from LAX, we're going to jump on the Comics 2 arrival. So we'll plan that, Comics 2 via LAX, and we're going to expect the, I think, what was it? Shit, I already forgot. I think it was the Zulu. I'm just going to confirm just because I don't have to do this again. The RNP Zulu, yes, we want from Clome. So the Arnav Zulu runway 27, Arnav Zulu 27, Arnav Yankee, Arnav Zulu 27 from Clome, and we'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to the legs page. We'll scroll through here, make sure we don't have any discontinuities, which we don't. Wonderful. That all looks good. I'm happy with this. We have accepted that. That is all good. We can go to return, and there we go. So that's all set up and looking good like that. Wonderful. Let's go back to our NitRef page. We'll punch in some information now. So on the fuel burn, actually, I guess we can do our fuel burn. On the fuel burn today, we plan to burn 3.6, which gives us a reserve of 3. Cost index will be 35. Cruise altitude this afternoon will be 37,000 feet. Our winds at top of climb will be 020 at 9 knots. So like basically no wind once again. Our ISA deviation this afternoon, or this morning, sorry, in Oakland will be plus 12. All right, and our transition altitude, 18,000 feet for North America. We know that by now. Let's go to our N1 limits today. We'll be doing a derated takeoff, 94.7, that's fine. And we'll do a derated climb as well. Good, we'll go to our takeoff page. Flaps are gonna be set 5 degrees. CG weight and percentage is 20.2, which gives us a trim value of 5.75. That's good. 34, 35, 45 for our V-speeds this morning. And with that, everything's pretty much set up in that guy. We'll go ahead and get you up. You can come on. All right, sweet. So let's go to our overhead page, our overhead now, and we'll go ahead and get the APU generator on. We'll go get the APU bleed on. That is good. You'll see the duct pressure come alive. Good, good, good. Everything else looks good there. I'm happy with all of that. Wonderful. Cool. That's all looking good. Let's come down here. We'll go ahead and remove the GPU. That's set. We're going to go ahead and remove the ground equipment as well as the jetway. There it goes. I hope you guys are all on board. You better be. All right.
Thanks for dropping me off in San Diego, Captain. Green train to the blue train down to San Isidro.
Oh.
Got my passport ready, and it's a good day for a border hop trip.
Sounds like you've been there.
Going for the street tacos for lunch and Chinese food for dinner. Hashtag Hong Kong Club.
Oh man, you're out of control, dude. It sounds like you've been there. You've done this trip more than once. Huge no floaty C2A guys. Can we show some love in chat for C2A? What an absolute legend. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your continued support, sir. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. You have an issue with the Flybar A320, all of a sudden I can't nose steer with my rudder pedals. Any ideas? I've already deleted and reinstalled the rudder. Is still working. I have no clue. Did you check in the settings to make sure everything's working in your settings? I don't think I've ever had a rudder issue. Maybe update the aircraft, see if there's an update. I'm not quite sure, man. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going over to K. Oh, I need to grab the Metar 2980. 29.80. Okay, and then my squawk code was where was that? I have to go to hello, message log, and this one, and next page, and it was squawk 6211. 6211. Good. We'll turn that on and reporting. Okay, wonderful. We're ready to go here, friends. We'll get our lower MFD to engine start. We'll go to better pushback. We'll go to start pushback.
Route a cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
This is a weird pushback, so we're gonna go like this, and then yeah, I guess we'll just end up staying like that, to be honest with you. Could you even do that? We'll try and get him to do something weird like that. We'll see how that works.
Tow is driving up.
Cap, when is the stretch today? Not sure. Probably in between flights. We've been doing that. All right, let's go to the overhead. We'll get the anti-collision light on. That's going to seat everybody down in the back. We're going to get ready to rock and roll there. Sweet. Everything looks good here. Is 32 gigs of RAM worth it for Flight Simulator? I don't know if you saw my message, but I'm at 15.8 out of 16, and I crashed my game because of it. Interesting. Well, in that case, I would say yes, it probably is worth it for you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Sorry, guys. I have to go. Supposed to be going to get the new car tonight. Dealing with all of that mayhem of getting a new vehicle. If you've ever done it, you know what it's like. Okay. All right, we're good for push and start. We are going to go out to hold short of Tango probably out here. You know that tug just really came through the wall like that? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, tugs give zero fox at in X-Plane. They really don't care. God damn it. Graydon! You're absolutely bananas, dude. Dropping the $100 donation again.
Inserted. Release parking brake.
Graydon! You madman.
Hello, I'm ready for the river visual.
River visual? We're not doing the river visual this week. I got to be careful. My moderators get mad at me, remember? They say I do the river visual too much. Guys, do we do the river visual too much? I don't think there's such thing as having too much river visual. Graydon, you absolute madman. 850 smackaroons on the month. Guys, if you got them, spam them now. Let's get those no floaties in chat. That deserves some damage Schmitties as well. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the support, dude. I truly do appreciate you. That is very, very kind, Graydon. I misread the title. My mistake. No worries at all, Graydon. No worries. The Sweetwater visual. Still a very cool visual. See, look, Yeti says we do it. And he says, yes, you can do it too much. All right, let's release our park brake. Start our pushback.
Pushback. And you may start engine.
And we can fire up some engines here, friends. So we are on APU generators. Ground power is disconnected. All of that looks good. Fuel pumps are on. Let's go ahead and engine number 2 over to ground. That's going to go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy the starts, guys.
Each exit is clearly marked with a sign overhead, lights on the floor of the aisle designated exit. The safety information card can be found in your seat back pocket. In the event of a water evacuation, use a life vest under your seat. Only remove it if told to do so. Remove the pouch, take out the vest. Place the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, and buckle it in the...
All right, we'll introduce fuel. Alrighty, we're all set there. Hey Cam, just got accepted into POSCON ATC. Hopefully when you fly on, I'll be able to get on and give you some ATC. Sweet, man. I've had my eye on POSCON. I've just been really waiting for more ATC services to come alive. Yeah, because flying on the network without ATC, I'm sorry, but that's just, I might as well go fly on VATSIM or Pilot Edge or something, right? Where I'm actually going to get some ATC, so yeah. All right, we've got a good start on engine number 2. We're still waiting. We're doing some weird pushback today just to get us basically set up in line here.
Please be aware the bags may not inflate. You are still receiving oxygen. If you're seated with a child or someone acting like one, put your mask on first and help them with theirs.
Did you hear that? If you're sitting with a child or someone who acts like one... I love that. New number, who dis? Tom. What's up, man? How are you, dude? I love that announcement. It's so good. Hey Cap, is 78 your horizontal field of view today? I think I'm using 76, Diego. But yes, I alternate between 76 and 78. She really said, yeah, that's a real recording too. That's a real recording out of the Southwest Plane. So that's funny that, and she, to be honest, if you listen to that flight attendant, she doesn't sound like she messes around, man. I don't think that's the flight attendant you want to screw with. She sounds like she would kick you off that plane in a heartbeat. No plane for you. I bet she has a child in those seats or acts like what exactly? Probably, yeah. That's why she's saying it, right?
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Oh, you're a little crooked there. There we go. Park brake is set.
Disconnecting tow.
Thank you.
By.
Engine number 1 over to ground. Enjoy. $24.25. We'll introduce fuel number 1. Is it raining? No, just very foggy. Foggy morning. Alrighty. Center instrument departure, the candle 5. There's some weird restrictions here.
And bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
We need to stay below 2,000 at Lee J. What's the top altitude? 10,000 feet. So top altitude is 10,000 feet. We'll punch that in. Okay, let's tune ground frequency. Ground will be on 12175, 2175. We'll tune to ground now. We will go upstairs and work on some things. Engine generator left side, right side, APU bleed and engine bleeds are on. Packs to the auto position. Isolation valve goes to auto. Probe heat's coming on. We're looking good up there. APU can come off. Engine start switches to continuous. Taxi light can come on. We'll set our flaps over to 5 degrees. 3 clicks. There we go. 5 degrees. Hide your yoke in the Zibo. Can you or do I? I don't.
Kilo, Sólríkt Center, altimeter 3005.
Do I use Vulcan? No, I've been using OpenGL.
Approach 127.4.
Vulcan has been really weird on my system lately. Yeah. So, Cap, sorry I missed yesterday's stream. What car am I getting? I'm getting a 2022 Corolla SE. Nothing fancy. A $23,000 vehicle that I'm financing for the next probably 8 or 9 years. I'm finally taking the step. I'm buying a new car. C2A.
Yes, Captain. I've taken the blue train down to the border every time I'm down in San Diego. Cigarettes are dirt cheap. Gotta get those 2 cartons. What kind of car you getting, Captain?
Oh man, huge dope floaties to you, dude. Thanks for support, my friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm getting a 2022 Corolla. Yeah. I just got a Tesla Model 3 2 months ago. Nice, dude. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. Sorry. Corollas are beaters, man. The last 15 years I've experienced with those. Yep, absolutely, man. And I'll be treating it nicely. You know, I'm a little bit older now, 33. I'm kind of done with my like racing and messing around and breaking things. I just want something reliable. That's the big thing here right now, right? Is I just want something reliable, man. I don't want to have to I don't want to have to keep spending money and fixing vehicles. Just too much, man. It's just too much. See, 2A's comments are unreal, man. Huge dope floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yes, Yeti, Corolla gang. You got it. I was thinking you had one too. Yeah. Okay, we are short of Tango with Delta, ready to taxi. Oakland ground, good morning, Southwest 5651 with Delta, short of Tango, ready to taxi, runway 30. It's going to give me uniform whiskey.
5651 Oakland ground, runway 30, taxi via uniform whiskey.
Uniform whiskey, runway 30, Southwest 5651. How you doing, man?
Captain!
Toyota is reliable as they come. Yeah, Toyota, Honda's. The problem with a Honda's like, Honda wanted like 6 or 7 grand more for a Civic that I wanted, like the Civic, not the base. So that's the thing, right? The Toyota, the Corolla SE, it's not the base one. It's like the middle one. So it's got the 170 horsepower engine, the 2-liter, you know, the little bit bigger of an engine. It's got AC, it's got power windows, power locks. It's got the bigger front display. It's got the 8-inch front display or the 9-inch front display. Yeah. And Honda wanted like it was close to almost it was close to 30,000 CAD. was 29 something or 28.9 for the Honda Civic, and Acura came in at 24.8. I think it is. That's what I'm paying MSRP. 24.8 when everything's said and done. Corolla hybrid is about 22k USD. Yeah, 22k USD is about 30 CAD. Close to 30 CAD. 28, 29 CAD. So yeah. Again, a little bit out of my price range. I didn't want to really spend more than my price range. Wanted to stay around 21, 22. At 21, 22, that gets me in a Hyundai Elantra. I'm not saying that's out of the question right now, but when it comes down to reliability and more importantly, when it comes down to resale, you're definitely going to get more for your Toyota at the end of the day than you will for your Hyundai. So that's kind of where I'm sitting right now. So Hyundai is cheaper by I think like 15 or 1,700 bucks. The Hyundai Elantra is cheaper. But yeah. Hey Cap, does X-Plane have any nav aids? You have to get them extra. So I would take a look at Navigraph. I've worked for Toyota for 32 years. Great cars. Nice, Scott. Nice, Scott. Put in a good word. Put in a good word for me. Tell them I want half payments. Looked at the HRV and was not worth the tag in my eyes. Yeah, no, I agree, man. Navigraph is worth the money? Absolutely. Navigraph is worth every penny, man. Every penny. Tower frequency will be on 127.2, 27.2, and then we'll grab our departure frequency was 135.1. 135.
Execute procedure connect departure on.
All right.
127.4.
We can now log off to here, so we can actually go to log on, and we'll just go to log off. There we go. We've logged off that. We're looking good. We can now call up tower, let them know we're ready to go. Oakland Tower, Southwest 5651, holding short, runway 30, ready for departure.
Southwest 5651, Oakland Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, absolutely, Eddie. 1,700 bucks, man. Clear for takeoff, runway 30, Southwest 5651. Yeah, man, exactly. And when you're talking like 1,700 bucks in the course of, like somebody mentioned, 15, 20 years that you'll own the vehicle, what the hell is $1,700? You know what I mean? Like, you'll save so much in the long run. Any free nav aids? I don't believe so, no. I unfortunately don't think there's any free nav aids.
Okay, the cabin is
Does the plane have a map? What do you mean by that? That's right, guys. If you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Clear on the left, and we're clear on the right. All of our lights are on. We're lit up nicely, ready for departure. I'll throw it over to joystick cam. You guys can enjoy.
Departure, Walker 169, missed approach, ILS-8.
Walker 169, Albuquerque departure, ready to contact flight at 240, maintain 9,000.
9,000, heading 240.
Alright, throttle's up to 40%. Enjoy the departure, guys. Chrono's going on. And Toga. A little bit of forward pressure.
Walker's ready, connect tower 120.
Takeoff power is set.
Tower, Walker's ready.
Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Columns coming back, cross-checked.
Walker's ready, Albuquerque tower, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, Walker's ready.
Walker 169, what approach would you like?
Vector is ILS-8, Walker 169.
D1, rotate. Rotate.
169, thank you.
Positive rate. Gear up. You got to be below 2,000 at Lee J. 400. So you have to be careful here. Up and out of the fog already. Climb power's in. Bring our nose down. We'll go flaps position 1. We'll lock our gear. There's 2,000 at Lee J. We're gonna hold. Let's go flaps clean at 220. Damn, this thing. Just wants to like roll over once you get those flaps clean. Alright, we're through Lee J. We can continue to climb. Just make sure you got... So the reason it's a 2,000 restriction is because you have departures off the left side. San Francisco is right there. You can't see it, but San Francisco Airport is right there. So that's why you have to make sure you maintain that 2,000. You do not want to get called out by ATC on that one, that's for damn sure. Getting the path of a departing aircraft, not good. Alright, runway turn-offs and taxi lights can come off. We'll also disarm our auto brake, and we'll start our left turn. Can't see anything down there. Just got to really rely on your instruments when you can't see much.
Block 169, set to maintain 8,000, then turn to right heading 310.
Heading 310, walk around 69.
Southwest 5651 cutting departure.
Departure. We'll see you, Southwest 5651.
Walker's ready, ramp Alpha.
Alpha Walker, it's ready.
NorCal departure, good morning. Southwest 5651, 7000 via SID.
So 5651 NorCal departure. Radar contact time and maintain flight level 190.
That sounded better than me. 190 Southwest 5651.
Oh, can't upstage you though.
Nice. You know it's good when you got the controller giving out the departures. Everybody get your departures in chat. Hell yes. Alright, 190 guys, 9,000 feet. We flew that pretty well. Let's get the autopilot on. Wonderful. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Hell yeah. Departure. Love it. That's how you know you got a good controller. Alrighty, there's 10,000 feet. Nose is rolling over. We got to stay till port. Actually, you know what? If he gave us 19,000, he gave us 19,000. He didn't say climb via SID 19,000. So we're going to actually go to level change. We're going to go to level change, and we'll actually keep climbing. So landing lights are coming off. Engine start switches to the off position. Logo light can come off. Wing light can come off as well. And there we go. Sweet. Nice departure up and out of Oakland.
Walker 169, turn right heading 050 to sub-localizer.
050 to join, Walker 169.
Was the best place to plan flights for Microsoft Flight Sim? Best place? Simbrief.com. Simbrief.com. Mr. Sunny Boy, how are you?
11 miles to G-Lab, maintain 8,000 until established. Cleared out from my EyeDoc bridge.
11 miles to G-Lab, maintain 8,000 until established. Cleared ILS 8, Walker 169.
Alrighty, there we go. Climbing up and away. Unfortunately, we can't see anything today. We had beautiful visuals yesterday into Oakland, but unfortunately, we can't see anything today. Pilot Edge is the best. I do agree, man. Yeah, I really do. I think it's like one of those things where once you get to like your flying career, it's kind of hard to explain. You know, like once you reach that point in your flying career, you're going to be like, okay, you know, yes, it makes sense for a Pilot Edge, you know. Stoner. Thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Welcome up into business class. our newest member. Thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Pilot Edge is an online network like VATSIM. Correct, it is. Except it's a paid network. So these controllers are online for, I believe, 18 hours a day. They are paid controllers. So just, I like to always keep that in mind. This controller is getting paid right now. So it is a, and then also the Pilot Edge network, it's not that it's not for enthusiasts like us and pilots like us. Obviously it is, but I would say more, maybe it's a 50-50 balance. I say there's probably more. This is used by flight schools all the time. So yeah, are you a professional pilot in real life? I am not. No, unfortunately. Sorry. Good. Wasn't able to grab the cat's medication because the meeting went too far into my lunch break. Well, that sucks. Hopefully they bought you lunch. In the Zibo today, we are, John. Yes, sir. How do you get the better pushback with the jetways and stairs? Better pushback with the jetway and stairs? What do you mean, Asaf?
169, set to maintain 7,500.
That you're seeing is scenery animation, Sam. This thing, I think, that you saw me using. That's Sam. Hey man, how are you? I'm a French fan, Le Simulateur Picard. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad you're enjoying the content, sir. Welcome, welcome. Bienvenue à bord. You can do the Bienvenue à bord, Air Canada. The perfect French Air Canada. Cap, when you get the current ATIS from, is it a website? So Lassie, most of the time we use chat. So Daniel Barry, bless Daniel Barry, that's the one thing we won't blame Dan Barry for, was nice enough to code this into the chat so we can put exclamation point METAR and then whatever airport space, whatever airport you want. I'm not quite sure how he did that, how he integrated that. But yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't have a Asaf. You'll just have to go to Google, man, and put in Sam Explain 11. So how many times does it take to be a professional in this game? Depends, man. Everybody learns at a different rate, you know? Everybody learns at a different rate, man. It really, truly depends. How long did it take me?
November 6 Kilo.
Took me quite a while.
Roger, standby. Just 1 second. The 60 Kilo at FedEx cleared the Atlas runway 2 at approach.
Bienvenue à bord, Air Canada.
Southwest 5651, connect, don't consider 127.45.
2745, we'll see you, Southwest 5651.
So, 60 did I cut across you? So, an instruction for me to change frequency?
Negative, no, you're good.
Yeah, started to sensor.
What are you planning to hop back in the 777, or have you not a fan of it? I'm probably going to wait for V2 to come out, Captain Krug, to be 100% honest with you. I think we've flown the first version of the aircraft enough. This newer one, it just, yeah. Yeah. Cap, your Zibo cockpit looks compressed. Where did you get all the mods? Default Zibo. The only thing that's different is through the livery, I have this. I'll consider good morning, Southwest 5651, flight level 190.
Southwest 5651, Oakland Center, climb, maintain flight level 370.
370, Southwest 5651.
Delta 11,
right, there we go. Hey, Cap, just a little late. I was flying EKBI to EHAM to EKCH. Nice. Where's EKBI? I don't know about that one. EKBI. I'm not sure if I know that. Sorry. Should I? That's loud.
Walker 169, now clear your tower, runway 8's clear to land. Don't go miss this time.
Oh. Don't go missed. Billund in Denmark. Got you. Okay. I'm excited for the V2 being able to change the cabin layout is pretty cool. Yeah, I saw that. Somebody was mentioning that in stream yesterday. Pretty cool. Birdie Man. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, sir. Minty. What's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Cap, the way you do your flight procedures, it's so realistic. Everyone thinks you are a real pilot. I would probably say it's more what I'm wearing. This thing looks pretty damn, like, you could fool a couple people with this thing, man. I would say it's probably more so what I'm wearing that makes people think I'm a real pilot. Maybe the way that I fly the aircraft. Maybe the way we handle ATC. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Alex, what's up, man? Good to see you back, dude. Hope you are doing well, man. Thanks for stopping by. Again, when are you flying the Air Canada livery? Not sure, James. Not sure. When's the last time we flew Air Canada? Not that long ago. Not that long ago. Hope it goes well today. I'll be around on Discord if anyone hassles you on the ramp today. Thank you, Coma. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, you know, stupid kids, right? What are you going to do? You ever had to do a rejected takeoff? I don't know. I don't think we've ever done... Guys, have we ever done a rejected takeoff? I really don't think so. Don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, we kindly remind you not to litter in the cabin and sit back and enjoy the ride. Yes, absolutely. Ecap, what plane are you taking for the group flight on Saturday? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Probably the 7.5, if I had to take a guess. Probably the 7.5. Okay, I'll send you some real steel frame aviators to complete the outfit if you want. Oh, man. Honestly, I wear these because they're comfortable. That's why I wear these ones. The shirt definitely grabs people's attention in public. I've never worn this in public. The only public event that I've ever worn this to was Flight Sim Expo in 2019 in Orlando. And, yes, people were definitely like, who the hell is this guy? A lot of people didn't know who the hell I was. And they were like, who the fuck is this idiot? But, yeah. Unless you see the D, hey, we don't talk about that. Cap, are the flaps off? Yes, sir. Flaps are off. Off all the way. Group flight? Yeah, there's a group flight on Saturday. We're doing that. We're partnering up with Flight Factor. We're on Pilot Edge today. We're partnering up with Flight Factor. We're going to be doing a group flight on Saturday from Boston to Newark, Newark to Jacksonville. Yeah. Ever done a missed approach? Oh, yeah. Done some of those. What if you pulled up to a random office building and be like, hey, I'm here for the interview, and they're like, they didn't know what to say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The lady was joking when I overdressed in her store. Oh, man. Are you flying in real life by playing this game? No. Are you planning to be a pilot? No, I'm not. Ever thought about shaving in to a stash? Shaving my beard off? No, dude. No. I look like a 10-year-old. I literally look like I'm 13. No. The beard stays. The beard will forever be here. Have you ever had to do a go-around? Yes, absolutely. I'll have to see if I'm around. Where can I see more info? It's on the Discord right now, on the Flight Factor Discord, on my Discord. Yeah. It's a signature beard, exactly. Can't lose it now, man. My YouTube picture is based on that. Thoughts on an RTX 2060 for Flight Sim? Should be good, Will. Should be good. I don't know much about the 2060. I don't know comparatively what it would be. I know the 2070s do a pretty good job, so. Did you have your hat and sunglasses off at the expo? I did, yes. Well, I had the hat on. Sunglasses came off a little bit, yeah. Car update? What do you need to know? I mean, my car's toast, man. She's done. She's done-zoed. We're not fixing her. The new car update, I am speaking with my mom right now. It looks like we're going to try and go tonight to finalize everything. I have to call the dealership after I'm done stream. I have to call the dealership. I have to provide them with some information. I got my insurance this morning. My insurance is going up almost 3 times what I was paying. I was paying $53 for my RSX, $53 a month. It's going up to $141. That sucks. That's a big monthly expense that you got to swallow, that one. And then you got to add the fact that, I'm going to have car payments again. So, going to have car payments for the next 8 years. Going to be crazy. I mean, it makes sense in the fact that, like, my RSX is probably worth, like, $5,000 working. You know what I mean, Sonny? Whereas this new car is worth $25,000. So, the car is 5 times the price of the insurance, of the car that I'm insured on right now. It kind of makes sense. I was hoping that it wouldn't go that high. I was hoping that it would, like, double. You know what I mean? From like 53 to like 110 or something like that. So, yeah.
For cancellation of IFR or missed approach in the air on this frequency.
141. Our X1 is 83 a month, but depends if it's full or liability. What's full? Full coverage and liability. $2 million liability, or $2 million whatever. Ever done a hard landing? Yes, absolutely. I guess, but you'd think newer equals safer, which means very little change in risk. You would think so. Yeah, yeah. Which car did I get? I'm going to see. Well, I haven't got it yet. I still have to go and make sure that I, you know, fingers crossed. I've done a lot of work on my credit, and my credit's at a rate now where it should be acceptable. I shouldn't have any issues. But I still have to go and do all the financing stuff with them. So I got to go. Yeah, I got to do that today. And I'm going to bring my mom, because my mom is a professional haggler when it comes to vehicles. My mom's in a new car every like 4 or 5 years. So my mom wasn't happy with the interest rate that they gave me. And my mom seems to think that they can do way better than what they offered me originally. So I'm going to bring her with me to haggle them down and hopefully get them to get me a better financing rate on the vehicle. They wanted like 2.99 or something like that. My mom's like, no, we'll get it at 0.99. Don't you worry. So we'll see. We'll find out. Have you ever done a shared cockpit in X-Plane 11? I have, yes. If you were to become a real pilot, what plane would you train to fly? I don't think you'd choose, to be honest with you. I think like you fly whatever the airline does, yeah. Your mom is the gangster at the negotiating table? Absolutely. Yeah, I got to bring the reinforcements, man. Absolutely. 0.99 would be very nice. Yes, very nice. That's what she's on her Civic right now. So if Honda's going to do it, I'm sure Toyota will do it as well. But Cap, what's your home airport? CYOW. Ottawa, Ontario. CYOW. Cap, reheated dinner from last night. Chose honey mustard, sausage, pork, apple, burger, teriyaki chicken sticks with a piece of salmon. Jesus. Protein, protein, protein. Did she rice out her Civic? It already is, man. It's so nice, dude. And that's why, right, Sonny? Because, like, I was going to take that over, but now, like, you know, I was sitting there and I'm talking with her and I'm like, listen, like, the car is worth 20-something thousand and they're offering you a buyout of like 10 grand, 10,700 or something. I was like, you'd be silly not to buy that car and at least drive it for another couple years and then sell it and probably still make all your money back. Someone just saw it. But yeah, she's got a really nice one, Sonny. It's the touring turbo, I think it is.
Albuquerque Center, squawk 4073.
4073. 1 Mike Juliet. It's great to hear your voice too.
Is KSAN your only free scenery? No, I use a bunch of free scenery, Nolan. Yeah.
November 1 Mike Juliet, ready to contact 50.
Gotta look out for Mama Cannon in the drifting world. Yeah. Right. Oh man.
Fort Stockton. Hello.
Spirit or Frontier? Never flown on either of them. I don't know.
Hi. Quad says hi.
I do not know. If the airline hires you, you both have Boeing and Airbus, Cap. If they let you choose which one to fly. I don't know. I would have to be a tough decision. I'd have to sit down and figure it out. What do you have more room to grow? I feel like you probably have more. I guess it would depend on the airline and which aircraft you would have more room to grow. Because isn't it easier to get type rated on Boeings? Like if, let's say like I had a 737 type rating, wouldn't it be easier to advance through the 737s? So it'd be a 737 and then like, let's say they have 76s or 777s. Wouldn't it be easier to go that route than it would be, let's say if I was an A320 captain and then let's say I wanted to switch, you know, I don't know. You'd have to sit down and think about it for sure. Come to my hometown, hope all is well. Magician, good to see you, man. Same to you, my friend. If the airline that hires you... Oh, there we go. I already answered that one. My apologies. What do you think of the next GA multiplayer stream is? I'm not sure. Next time we jump in Microsoft Flight Simulator, we'll do one. For sure. I'd like to go fly up in Alaska, to be honest with you. Especially with that new Alaska mesh by Orbex. The next group flight's definitely going to be up in Alaska somewhere. We're definitely going to do that. Have you ever flown a K-Gag? Yep, we have. Yep. If so, do you enjoy the flight? Yep. And vertical sim scenery. You got it, Nolan. Yep. That is all correct, sir. Well, I think I can get rated to fly the 7.6 and the 7.5. They basically have the same cockpit and minor differences. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
November 1 Mike Juliet, descend via the Bear Tree arrival. The El Paso altimeter is tree 006, and they are landing east.
777 and 787. Yep.
Okay, El Paso's east, and descend via the Bear 3 arrival, 3006 on Mike Juliet.
And you can get rated to fly the 7.6 and the 7.5. Yeah, you can, definitely. Ortho uses a scary amount of drive space. It can, Ernie. Yep, it can. Greg, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Hope all is well. Hey, Cap, have you done a business jet stream before? Yes, we have. Definitely. Yep. That slow RRS, welcome aboard, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. 2 states installed, and that's 70 gigs. Yep. At V states? Yep. Yep. I mean, if you really wanted to save space, you could do ortho for XP, zoom level 14 or 15. If you really wanted to save space.
Southwest 5651. Contact Valley Center on 133.2, and we will see you later, buddy.
133.2. Thanks, wonderful ATC, man. Have yourself a wonderful day. Southwest 5651. Alrighty, we're going over to LA Center 332. Los Angeles Center, good morning. Southwest 5651, flight level 370.
Holy smokes, who's this guy?
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Southwest 5651, LA Center. Good morning, bud.
Good morning. How are you, man? You fully healed yet, or what? It's been a couple months?
Yeah, I'm pretty much back to normal.
Oh, baby. You faster than ever now, or what?
You taking a vitamin C, anything's possible.
Mr. Marcus, the OG. What a guy. Love hearing Marcus.
24 Romeo, turn
all
right,
is well, Cap. Hope is well with you, my man. I'm doing well,
US.
Greg. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great Monday. Enjoying. Doesn't I thought I could have every V-State. Boy, I was mistaken. Yeah. Yeah. Marcus is the GOAT. You got it, man. Do you think you will fly hot start? I will. Definitely, Rex. Yep.
Yeah, correction, TBM, 2 Whiskey, turn right, heading 150.
Looks like a fun plane for sure.
TR24 Romeo.
Can we get a flyby? Sure.
Direct DUA, join Victor 388.
Let me open up the sound tab here.
Actually, disregard the direct DUA, and then it'll be a resume home navigation. Let's try that.
Oof. Spicy.
Number
Smitty would be proud.
IFR flight plan on file for you. Try it again. You just got to make sure you click the right boxes.
Fly the Milky Way by Alaska Airlines when you fly Alaska.
Whiskey,
the Milky Way, or you mean the Milk Run?
1 o'clock and 8 miles report when you have it set.
The Milk Run would be really fun, yeah. Imagine doing the Milk Run in the PMDG 7.3 in Microsoft Flight Simulator with the Orbex Alaska mesh. Imagine the possibilities that we're going to have this year coming up. I really, truly... I was watching Chewy's stream earlier this morning over on Twitch, and he nailed it. He said this year coming up, like within the new year, if we don't get like the PMDG stuff this year, next year for flight simulation, next year for the fact that we're going to be getting a new X-plane, and the fact that we're going to be getting, you know, pretty much all of the aircraft that I think we can really want in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's going to be a crazy year, man.
Number 2 Whiskey, turn right, heading
the amount of content that I'm going to be able to put out, the amount of aircraft that we're going to fly. I mean, shit, we've got coming up soon, like, you know, within a month, I would hope, maybe 2 months max. You're going to start to see a Q400 here on the channel too. We're going to be flying and testing the FlyJ Sim. I have confirmation from Jack, the owner of FlyJ Sim, that I will be getting the aircraft early. So I will be getting the aircraft probably about 2 weeks before release to showcase to you guys, to teach you guys all about the Q400, the systems, everything that it does. I don't get very excited anymore in Flight Sim. Like I get excited for certain things, but you can obviously see I'm kind of tame when it comes to stuff. I am, oh baby. That Q400, man, I am so ready. Some Alaska Horizon access. Oh man, Alaska Horizon on Pilot Edge.
Unfortunately, you filed the wrong tech route.
The flights and stuff we're going to be able to do, man. It's just, I'm so ready. Just need the 380. I mean, again though, like what?
Papa 3-1.
Here's my thing, okay? And again, I'm not taking anything away. I love I&I. I love Fly-by-Wire. I love what those guys are doing. the 380 is going to be fun for like a month,
what
dude.
are you
You're going to
using
fly
to
it for
determine
like
your-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, and then it's going to be like, okay, I want to get back to doing my like regular like hour and a half. Now, maybe not. Maybe some of you are gearing up
if
to
it was
become,
one up two,
you know,
you chose the
professional
wrong one.
long haul
Let me
pilots
figure
when this
out
shit
which
comes
one
out.
they
Hey,
have
who am I
with
to judge,
them.
right? Who am I to say what you can and can't do with your simulator time?
Maybe
But
you
I
wanna
just,
try using
I don't know.
a
For
different
me,
platform
for
as
me
well.
and my
You know, the one directly
my
from the
flying
FAA is
style,
my
yes,
preferred,
I think
but
it's going to be cool to have it as an option. But the amount of times that I'm going to fly it a year, I don't think it's going to warrant me really getting super excited about. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like, cool, sweet, awesome. I'm more excited to see the technology. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Sonny? Like, to me, that's kind of more, I'm more excited to see like how much I builds is able to replicate real world systems. And, you know, like that's more so what I'm kind of excited to see, right? Like, not so much for the airplane. Like, yeah, dude, it's going to be cool to have the airplane. Trust me, I know, I get it. It's going to be really cool to fly that airplane, but it's like, okay, how many times am I going to fly it before I'm like, okay, I want to get back into my A320, or I want to get back into the 737 or something like that, you know? I would still do a max 3-hour flights with the 380. I mean, yeah, we could, yeah. I like to fly a 7.6 out of LEMD a lot. Now that's is a long haul. Yeah, 380 is going to be dope just a couple of times a year max. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, maybe once a month we fly it, twice a month or something, you know? Deshaun, how are you, my friend? Blessings from Jamaica. Love Jamaica, man.
Beautiful.
One of my favorite places.
Whiskey, right turn when you're able. Alpha back to the ramp, man. Monitor ground.
I really want the Toliss 340 and the 777 V2. Both great planes, Hector. Yeah, I'm excited for both of those. For sure. Definitely. Midnight Maverick, my man. Dropping the 20 bomb. Thank you, dude.
Always love the stream. Hope to be able to meet you down at the expo.
I will be there. I am waiting for the... I'm waiting for the email from Thrustmaster just to clarify and to get everything, the nitty-gritty stuff down. But as it sounds, I will be there. I'll be hanging out at the Thrustmaster booth for at least 3 or 4 hours on both days. So I'm excited for it, man. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm super stoked to be able to meet a lot of you guys. I really hope that the event, you know, there's still quite some big names coming, so it should be fun. Yeah. I get it, man. You have your preferences, and that's fine. But I'm telling you, the way I do the long hauls, it's easy for me. Yeah, absolutely, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. For sure, man. 100%, Sonny.
1129 LA Center, say again.
Gap the bird popped. Pooped on the driver window. Uh-oh.
What's your descent instruction?
Clean it up. Clean it up.
1170 is our descent instruction.
It will be interesting to see how they model the interior cabin of the 380, the showers, the beds and stuff, right? Who knows, man. Personally, when I fly the same in a minimum of 3 hours, been enjoying the Magnite 787, super fun. Hey, man, Ernie, to each their own, right?
Instructions, they're not your restrictions. So your instruction is descend via the comics to arrival. You check in with your present altitude, descending via the arrival.
Cap, do you know if I builds products will be compatible with the Mac? I'm that guy who doesn't sim on a PC. Nothing against PC. Mac just works for me. I'm not sure, Kevin. Not sure, dude. That's something we'd have to ask. You'd have to ask I. I really don't know. I think they're compatible, but don't hold me to it. Yeah. Santa Maria. It's down beneath us. Love listening to the Pilot Edge guys. A lot of fun, Steel. Yeah, it's real world ATC, right, Steel? That's why it's awesome to listen to, man. It's like real world ATC. Hey, dude, what are you talking about? I'm so looking forward to flying the 380 from Cleveland to Akron. Right, Todd? 40-minute flight, please. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. It's funny, every time I fly into Frankfurt now, I see those wonderfully modeled 380s at the gates, and I think to myself, soon I'll be able to properly use them, right? It's true. It's true, man. They're definitely, I definitely agree with you. So there's going to be something extremely satisfying about doing a long haul, landing that aircraft, taxiing to the gate, using SAM, hooking up multiple jetways and stuff. I agree with you 100%. It's just, I just don't know for somebody like, you know, like we mentioned, somebody with my flying style, you know, how much am I going to use that? There's only so many times I can do a long haul before people are like, okay, Cap, we get it, you know? But that's just me, right? That's not you. That's like I was saying. I'm not going to tell, who am I to say how you use your sim and your time? You do whatever the hell you want, right? Can you do like a tier list of sim plane makers? I wish, how do you do a tier list like that? That'd be cool. But yeah, Agreed in some of the SAS. Absolutely, man. Yeah. What we're doing long flights now is to sleep mid-flight, to wake up when it's time to contact center and descend. Works for me. Yep. Absolutely. Has any X-Plane developer confirmed they're releasing their products for Microsoft Flight Simulator? There's been some scenery developers that have already made some stuff for Microsoft Flight Simulator. You've got Vertical Sim. You've got Derzeki Design. You've got Just Sim, who makes scenery. So all three of those guys have already started making scenery for Microsoft Flight Sim. Are there any aircraft developers that have mentioned they're coming over? I don't believe so. I don't believe any of the difference between Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane is fairly big, especially when it comes to developmental stages and stuff like that. So I really don't see any of, again, who am I? I may be completely wrong here, but I don't really see any of the big name developers that develop aircraft, i.e. Flight Factor, Toliss, FlyJSim, I&I-Builds. I&I-Builds actually would be the only one that I think I would see. Just because I&I-Builds are so talented on so many different levels, they would be the only developer that I think X-Plane could lose to Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I truly think, like, I don't know, I just look at the quality that I&I-Builds puts out, and it's just a cut above everybody else, right? That I truly think if we're going to lose any developer, it's going to be them, because they're going to see, you know, if they can bring that type of quality to the Microsoft Flight Sim world, shit, dude. You know, and the fact that you could somehow make it compatible on the Xbox Series X or the Xbox, I mean, it's a gold mine, dude. You're literally sitting in a gold mine, you know? So I don't know. A day with coughing and a fever. Uh-oh. Get better soon, my friend. Cheers from the Canadian Rockies. James, good to see you back, my friend. Thanks for being here. What company's doing a 380? I&I-Builds and Fly-by-Wire are doing one for the Microsoft Flight Sim. Ernie, how are you, my friend? Thank you very much, dude, for jumping up into business class. Another new member. I'm telling you, man, the memberships are getting out of control. Thank you guys for all of your support, man. You guys are absolutely awesome. To all the new members, appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. More like a Ruby mine, maybe. If you buy a 737 MAX in Microsoft Flight Simulator now, you're an absolute, yeah. I mean, whatever, dude. Again, who are we to tell people how they can spend their money? If they want to support developers like that, by all means, you know, whatever. I hope they build a big enough quality team where they can do both. Yeah. I could see that happening as well, Sonny, just because of how good they are and what they do. Yeah. Is a Q400 coming to Microsoft Flight Sim? Samuel, I'm not sure if Majestic, the developer that makes the Q400 for FSX and P3D, has mentioned if they plan on bringing their Q400 to Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Sup, Cap? I'm back to watch a little stream before starting my study for my PPL. Started last week. Sweet, dude. Congratulations. All the best, man. Wanted to become a member. Can't figure out how. My mobile. Fun watching the streams at work. So Midnight Maverick, if you'd have to go to Safari. I'm assuming you're using like an iPhone or something. You'd have to go to Safari, or if you're on an Android, you'd have to go to like Google Chrome or something like that, or Firefox, and you'd have to go that route. So if you log in on Safari to YouTube, don't use the app. It'll give you the option to become a member. You would think at this stage there's got to be some type of legality behind it, and that's why it's not offered on Android or iPhone. There's got to be something to do with legality. Because yeah, how long has membership's been around? For almost 4 years. Dan was pointing out the other day, he's like a couple days away from having a 4-year membership to the channel. So you would think after 4 years they would have it figured out with the Android app. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're on the app. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So if you just go to like the website on Chrome or Safari or anything like that, and you log into YouTube that way, you'll see a little join button below. It's so silly, man. It's so silly. Little question on the side. Did you see the 6.1 mil offer for Kanyemi? Dude. he's a third or fourth line player. Like, he has proven absolutely nothing in the NHL. Wasn't he scratched? Wasn't he a healthy scratch for like 90% of the playoffs this year that they went through? Pretty sure he was. I'm almost positive he was. There's no way Montreal's offering that. Let him walk, dude. Take the first and the third. Yeah, because what did they get? Dude, listen, you know what I laughed at, man, the Canadian? I laughed so hard when Montreal picked him over Brady Tkachuk. Think about that for a second. Think about Brady Tkachuk playing in Montreal. Brady Tkachuk's going to be the captain of the Ottawa Senators going forward for the next 7 or 8 years. I promise you he gets a 7 or an 8 year deal. Maybe 7.5, 8 mil a season. You'll see. How your scouting staff picks Kotkaniemi over Brady Tkachuk is beyond me. Beyond me. I don't know how you don't want a Tkachuk on your team. Crazy, man. Literally the Tkachuk brothers are the definition of like
1129, contact SoCal approach.
Absolutely hate to play against them and absolutely love to have them on your
Number
team.
7685, unfortunately, you've already failed the I-4 rating, so you have to go with a new destination. I have that for you if you're ready.
Uh-oh. Failed I rating.
November 7685, let's go to Santa Barbara.
Have you heard about the mess in Arizona? I hope they move the team to Houston. There are people willing to buy the team and move it there. I'm sure they will. I'd like to see them go back to Quebec City, but that's just me. I think Canada, Quebec City deserves another team. The last 2 teams have been in the U.S. Vegas, which has been good so far, but we just, let's see what Vegas is like in 5 or 10 years when they, when all those high-paying superstars are gone and they don't have any draft picks left. Hopefully it doesn't turn into the same thing.
Flight levels are 18,000
another Arizona Coyotes, but Quebec is so ready, dude. Quebec deserves it, man. But the Tkachuk's are heavy players. They're different from Kotkaniemi. Absolutely they are, but just so much better of a player all around. All around. Even if you look at Brady Tkachuk's goal scoring, Brady has, I'm sure, double the amount of points that Kotkaniemi has. Vegas needs to go through a rebuild and see how the fans react. I mean, tough, man. But yeah. What is your preferred browser? I use Google Chrome for the most part, just because I've used it forever.
That's not quite what I said. If
you know, all the novelty wears off? Yes and no. I mean, they have a good team, dude. Don't get me wrong. They have a good team right now, but yeah. What is this water visual? So, Snaggy, it's the Arnav Zulu.
Contact SoCal approach 127.4.
Runway 27. Young Liam, what's up, my friend? How are you, dude? Captain, I see the join button for the app for memberships, and I'm on Android. Okay. So maybe it does work for Android now. Maybe it just doesn't still work for
you want to try this
Apple.
Again? You're not cleared for anything. Delta 1129, descend via the comics to arrival. Expect vectors for the localizer, runway 27 approach. And just advise again, confirm you have the ATIS.
I have an urgent problem. I bought Microsoft Flight Simulator and I'm barely getting 20 FPS anywhere, even in the menu. I watched the vids, but nothing has helped. Any ideas? What kind of specs do you have, X-Plane Spotter? I should have a different hat. I should have like a 1-800 help, Captain Canada help me hat that we just put on.
Number 41828, SoCal
halfway through stream.
Apple on altimeter 2985.
1-800, how may I help you?
Sounds good. November 41828, radar service is terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency changes approved. Have a great day.
ATC's getting them. That's what it's for, man. This is a training platform, dude. Have you seen the news about the MilViz ATR coming? Looks promising, but not getting too excited. Exactly, it's MilSim. I wouldn't get too excited. They make half decent stuff. I've heard they make decent stuff for P3D. I'm not a fan of the developer. Let me just put it that way. An i5 9400F and an RTX 2060. I should be getting 50 plus. Make sure that your drivers are up to date. X-Plane Spotter. Make sure your drivers are up to date. I would maybe restart the PC, turn it off, turn it on. What do your temperatures look like? Maybe download NZXT Cam. NZXT Cam, it's a free program. It shows you what your temperatures are, how much you're utilizing your RAM, your network speed, all that stuff. Highly suggest downloading something like that you can keep an eye on your temperatures. There's so many things that could be the issue. You know what I mean? Cap, do you think you'll see Mike Babcock on the NHL team again? I'm not sure. If he wants to, I'm sure he could. Yeah. I don't know, though. His style is a little bit old style, man. I don't think you can win hockey games in the NHL like that anymore. You got to adapt, man, right? And he hasn't really adapted. That's why he's got himself out of the job in Toronto. And I don't know how to fly a Boeing aircraft. I'm an Airbus guy. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Top of descents in 60 miles. I think Aerosoft / Asobo is making an ATR 72 as well. I think so, yeah. You plan to get the Q4 XP from FlyJSim? Yeah, Alan. I was actually just mentioning that I was speaking with Jack, the owner of FlyJSim, and my understanding speaking with him is that I'm going to be getting it about 2 weeks early. So we're going to get it about 2 weeks early and before initial release. So I'm going to be able to build some hype and teach you guys kind of how to fly it, teach myself how to fly it. I think a word to the new Pilot Edge users out there, the ATC isn't there to just grill you. It's used for training for real pilots, and the corrections are all constructive. Absolutely, John. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you have to have, that's the thing with like becoming a pilot, and especially flying on networks like this, you got to have thick skin. And if you come unprepared, obviously like that pilot was, I can't hear what his responses are and stuff like that, but obviously he came unprepared, right? So there's nothing that's going to piss off an ATC more than if you're unprepared, right? It's not like the ATC wants to be mean or the ATC is trying to scold you. The ATC wants you to be prepared. And when you're not prepared for the situations, yeah, you're right. The ATC is going to definitely let you know that, right?
That was 5651. Descend via the Comex 2 arrival and report leaving flight level 370.
Alrighty, we'll descend via the Comex 2 arrival and we'll report leaving flight level 370, Southwest 5651. Just wondering, is FMC universal? Is the Airbus FMC different than a Boeing? Yes, it is. The Q80 Gamer. A lot of the different, even like, you know, the Boeing 737 FMC is different than the Boeing 757 FMC, albeit very similar. Yeah. Bombardier used to own the CRJ, but they sold it to Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi now makes them. Are they still making CRJs, though? I don't know if they're still making them. It's a good question. No, where's the Q80? No, every aircraft usually has a little bit different. You'll have like a different model or something. It's hard to move from the 7.3 to the 319, 320, 321. I mean, it's a big difference, dude, right? Completely different flying experience. You'll simply be amazed at how automated an Airbus is. It will blow your mind. Blow your mind. 12 Cut, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Production ended December 2020. Got you. Got you. You'll go on Flight Radar 24 and you'll see they're called Mitsubishi CRJ. Yeah. You advance somewhere on Pilot Edge. I had to choose between a Cessna 152 and a Diamond DA-20 Katana for my PPL, and I chose the DA-20. That's what my buddy did his on, man. I've done a bunch of flights in those. Fun little aircrafts, man. I like the glass dome. It makes it nice, man. It's fun. Can get hot on the summer days, though, but yeah. Even if I even completely reinstalled Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that didn't help. Yeah, something's going on, X-Plane Spotter. I'm not quite sure, dude. You might have like a corrupt hard drive, or I don't know, man. I don't know. If you're only getting 20 FPS no matter what you do, something's definitely wrong. Jake coming in with a $5 donation. Thanks so much, Jake. Appreciate you, man.
You should do Afghanistan refugee flight route, Captain. I've been busy working a lot of them since they started and reached where I work.
I don't know, Jake. There's a fine line between flight simming and the realities of life, and I don't know, man. I just feel it might be a little bit distasteful to do something like that. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the donation. Unfortunately, I don't think I'd probably do something like that. I think I would just, you know, we're a flight sim channel first and foremost, right? We're not a political channel, and we don't, you know, I'm very aware of what's going on in the world right now, but I feel like this is kind of our escape from that, if you will. Right, there's already a lot of negativity and stuff, and I don't really want to bring that into the flight sim world, if you will. No matter how you look at it, somebody's going to look at it wrong, right? Somebody's going to say, oh, he's doing this for views, or oh, he's doing this for, you know, like, that's rude of him. He shouldn't do that. He knows nothing about that, living in Canada, and just, yeah, it's not worth it, man. I appreciate the idea, Jake, and I understand where you're going. I kind of, you know, like I said, it's not that I would be against it. I think there's just, you have to be careful with what you do, right, Jake? Especially as a content creator, and especially as someone that has an audience that watches them. You have to be very careful with what you do and what you choose to do. Hey, Cap, does the NZXT temp thing work even if my CPU and GPU are not NZXT? Of course, Benny. Yeah, mine aren't, dude. I have an Intel. It's just NZXT is just this is just the program, right? Like I have I have an Intel CPU, Core i9 10900K, and then I've got my NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080.
Number 7685,
so, yeah.
showing clearance on request, standby.
Yeah, it's just the program. That's all it is. In your opinion, which is easier to fly, America or Europe? I mean, North America is definitely... I feel like North American flying is a little bit more straightforward, if that makes sense. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting the Comics 2 open here. I just need to see where we're starting to descend and what altitude we want to be at. We need to be at Clom for 6,000. We're going to get 6,000 in here, and remember, we have to call ATC when we start our descent. So remember that. European stars are weird. Well, here's the thing with Europe, man. Europe, and I'm not quite sure why they do it. I'm sure with somebody in chat, or I'm sure we could get an explanation. So the way that Europe works is Europe has a SID or a star for every single runway and every single transition or something like that. Where in the U.S., every you know, you'll have multiple approaches, and then you'll have multiple stars or multiple SIDs, but they all kind of work together, no matter what runway you're out of. You know what I mean? That's the big difference. So, wait, the 380 FlyJSim is going to be free, right? What? No. What? FlyJSim's not making a 380. Fly-by-wire is making a 380. Yes, that one will be free, I believe.
TBM 685.
Have you flown into France on VATSIM? It's crazy. I speak French, and that's almost hard to understand. Yeah, sometimes. We've flown in a couple times for sure. Still waiting for a Serbia flight. Yaroslav, hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon, my friend. Captain, currently unboxing the new NZXT. What, the case? How come you don't fly on P3D? Young Liam, too big of an investment, man, if I'm just being honest with you. Costs way too much money, man. Way too much money to get involved and get started in P3D. Especially from somebody that's coming with, you know, with how much I have in X-Plane and now Microsoft Flight Simulator, the amount of money that I'm spending in each of these sims, there's no way I could afford P3D with its, you know, $140 aircrafts and basically needing to get Orbex everywhere around the world, and so much money, dude. I think I calculated at one point, before Microsoft Flight Simulator was announced, I think I had calculated it, and I think to get myself at a stage where I would be happy with P3D, I think it would cost me $1,300 or $1,400. I think that was the general price, the price when I sat down and I actually said, okay, I want the PMDG 7.3, I want the Q400 from Majestic, I want the 777, I want the 747, I want the 787, I want this cloud package, I want Active Sky for P3D, I want this, I want that, you know, a couple sceneries and Orbex Global and all of this stuff. I think it came out to about $1,300 and change. And I was just like, there's no way, you know, at this point with how much I have invested in X-Plane, because let's be honest, I probably have more than that invested in X-Plane. I would say we're probably into the thousands of dollars. So yeah. And we're about to start our descent, so we'll let them know. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 5651 is descending out of 370.
So 5651, perfect, thank you.
All right, and there's Los Angeles right beneath us. You'll see LAX. There it is, my friends. There's LAX. That's where we were yesterday. We departed out of LAX, and we went over to Oakland. We are now starting our descent into San Diego. Beautiful.
Number 7685. Gentlemen, ground we don't see on radar. Verified squawk is 1727.
Is this V-States below? It is, Steel. Yeah, V-States, California.
7685, gentlemen, ground runway 20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo, Kilo.
Winds are 180 at 5, 9 miles visibility, overcast at 1,300 feet. So we're definitely going to be able to do the RNAV. They'll definitely allow that. Hey, Cap, what did you use to get such high def ortho? It's V-States, Vertical Sim V-States. There's a VFR corridor right over the departure end of LAX, totally gnarly as you're flying GA and the jets are taking off under you. I could imagine that would be crazy, dude. Yep. The LA airspace scares me, man. Literally scares me. Like, there's so many more flights that I would like to do, like, in and around here, but they scare me, especially being on Pilot Edge. Yeah. Sounds good, Game and Moose. Take care, man. Being a French-speaking person, I have heard, but having heard the ATC in English my whole life, it's so weird to start talking to ATC in French. Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
King 24 Romeo, contact Point Magoo Approach.
Kevin, what's up, man? How are you doing? Good to see you, my amigo. Hope all is well, man. I need my daily knowledge check from Erin. Flaps on. Captain, don't forget to configure flaps on. What's there? I wonder what's blocking that. Looks like there's something that... It's like a military base there or something.
524 Romeo, Point Magoo Approach, camera altimeter 2979er. When you get the ATIS for Santa Barbara, just let me know.
SSG 747-800 would be recommended? No.
Looks like they're landing,
don't buy anything SSG.
Is that what you're looking for?
Don't buy anything SSG.
Very good. I'll forward that request.
How long does this flight usually take? An hour and 15 minutes is what we were scheduled for. I think that's Long Beach, right underneath here.
51, contact Los Angeles Center, 128.6.
128.6, Southwest 5651. We'll see you. Flaps on, Captain. You're too red, too white to go, but you're too high. Yeah. Oh, Erin. Erin. Los Angeles Center, good morning. Southwest 5651, descending on the Comics to flight level 28,500. Hey, Gap, how's the flight? So far, so good.
5651, Los Angeles Center, Limburg, altimeter 2983.
2983, thanks. Southwest 5651. I love the E170 and made. I love it, super clean. The 170s, I'm actually really looking forward to getting X-Crafts version 2 of the Embraers. We've never really had a decent 170 or 175. So I'm actually quite excited to get a decent 170, 175, 190. Just because those jets are used quite a bit. So I'm excited to get one. Yeah. Braid, what's up, my friend? Hey, Cap, in terms of training level, would you recommend a fully modded X-Plane or a fully modded P3D, regardless of price? That's a tough one, Braden. That's a tough one, man. I would know probably of a lot of... Here's the thing, Braden. If you're gonna go with that logic, Braden, and here's what I'm gonna explain, and here's kind of how it works. So most training facilities are going to use an external flight model, right? So really it comes down to scenery at that point. It's going to come down to what you think you have more options for, because technically,
Number 7685,
if you're going to use the sim as a training platform, your flight model is going to be external, right? You're going to go to ProSim. You're going to buy the ProSim 737 model for, $1,900 or $2,900, whatever the price is. I don't know off the top of my head. You can go and check them out, ProSim737.com, or maybe just put that into Google, ProSim 737. So really, I think it just comes down to that, and I think that's why you see a lot of training places will use P3D, just because it's been around for so much longer, and the scenery that's available is, there's a plethora of scenery available. So it really depends. It really, really, really depends. Now, we have a bunch of real-world pilots. We've got V1 simulation. We've got Flight Deck to Sim. We've got a bunch of real-world guys that use this sim and have said more than once that this sim feels much more real to them. So I guess it really depends. I think that would be more so a question that you'd have to ask real-world pilots that do the simulator thing, because here's the thing. There's a bunch of real-world pilots that stream on Twitch or stream on YouTube that fly P3D and say the same thing, right? The FS Labs is as realistic as it gets, and the PMGG series of products is as real as it gets. I'm not quite sure, man. I think it's going to come down to personal preference at that point. I think if you're going to build something for yourself, like I said, you're going to get an external flight model, and you're going to, and then you're going to choose whatever sim you want, basically. That's kind of how I feel with that. Hope that makes sense, man. Boss Phoenix, my man, welcome back up in the first class. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel, my friend. Good to have you back, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Volts, what's up, mate? Good to see you back. Hope you're doing well. Are you talking to ATC in-game, or is it just for entertainment? No, that's in-game. It's a
Santa
real
Barbara
controller.
Approach, your address.
Here, are you planning on flying the Rotate MD-80 again?
Contact
Yep,
SoCal departure.
we will, for sure. Really weird question, but how do you make your thumbnails? I use a program called Pixlr, Snaggy. It's a free Photoshop. It's like web-based. But how do they're just basically overlays that sit on top of each other. So it's I take a screenshot, you know, take a screenshot of the sim, like that, and then I put an overlay on top of it, and then that's kind of how. Very simple. Very, very, very basic. Nothing crazy. I love both sims, so don't get biased on opinions in this. But I like P3D for the looks and the planes, but X-Plane is way better for the feel of the sim, in my opinion. I think P3D feels like it's on rails compared to X-Plane. I would agree with you. Yeah, and I mean, Kevin, I think it's been proven at this point that it's just based on facts. X-Plane's physics are variable. There's nothing that's stopping X-Plane from just going bananas with the physics, right? Like, X-Plane's physics, kind of like Microsoft Flight Simulator, are always moving. There's always weird things going on. There's all kinds of things that are being calculated. Whereas P3D, it's a table format, right? So it's not variable. It's not like a million different options can happen. On P3D, it's a table. So it's basically like, okay, you have this amount of winds, you're going to incur this amount of drag on the aircraft or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Is there a pilot edge tracker like VATSPY? There is. Yeah. M&A Aviator. You can put !PE and you can go to the website and just look for the PE aware. PE aware. Jake Davis coming in with a $10 donation. Jake, what did you say? It got deleted by Sunny.
At 5,000 for now for traffic turn right heading 250.
Thank you for the support, Jake. I appreciate you dropping the $10 donation. I'm not quite sure what was said, but Sunny's saying sorry, but it probably...
51, contact SoCal approach, 119.6.
119.6 for Southwest, 5651, we'll see you. I trust Sunny's judgment, so unless he misclicked it, I trust Sunny's judgment. Jake, thank you again for the donations, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to be real with you right now, and no amount of money that you're going to donate is going to get me to change my mind on the matter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you feel like money should change my mind on the matter. Yeah, thank you for supporting the channel. I do appreciate that. Just keep in mind, man, we do have rules around here, and there's reasons why we don't do things like that. I thought I explained it well enough. I thought, I don't really think we need to go into much more explanation of why I won't do flights like that. Again, thank you for the support. This is just... no politicalness here, man. We're here to enjoy flight sims, right? The world of Flight Simulator. We're escaping real world problems right now. Yes, I am very well aware of what's going on in the world. It is very sad. We don't need to bring that world into our flight sims and make the flight sim sad. You know what I mean? Or get political here on the channel. That's just not what we do, man. So thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, man. Just not going to do that again. Thank you, bud. Okay, we need to go to approach 1196. I need to grab the ATIS very quickly, 34.8. Let me just grab this quickly here.
Clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform.
All right, we've got information uniform. So that is good. We'll go ahead and switch back here.
Left 200 vectors, 7685.
SoCal approach, good morning, Southwest 5651 with information uniform. Descending on the Comics 212,000.
South 5651, SoCal approach, thanks for uniform, altimeter 2983. Do you want the RNAV?
A firm RNAV Zulu if possible, thanks for Southwest 5651.
South 5651, expect it from Coleman.
Expect it from Coleman, thanks for Southwest 5651. Sweet, so that is exactly what we had planned, friends. That is good. I need to set my altimeter. I didn't do that, my apologies.
7685, contact SoCal approach 127.
2983.
What's your assigned heading?
1274 with a heading 7685.
We're looking good. We're coming up on 10,000 feet, actually.
To maintain 4,000.
4,000.
So, We're going to actually look at this. We're not going to do the vector. We're actually going to do straight.
So count November
that should have got rid of the turn. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. That's the actual RNAV arrival, the RNAV Zulu. So we'll do that. And I'm going to get some hard altitudes in here, to be honest with you.
Toliss 5651 at Cloman, cleared the RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach.
At Cloman, cleared the RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach, Southwest 5651. Okay, so we've been cleared on the approach. Our speed needs to be at 230. I'm going to bring that in now. Speed 230. We're at a restriction now. We need to be above 9,000 feet. So we're sitting at 10,000, so that's good. Our landing lights can come on. We'll get our start switches to the continuous switch as well. I'm going to turn our sounds back up here, guys. We'll get fully immersed in the arrival. It's going to be a pretty cool arrival. We're not going to see a whole lot. It's very cloudy here today. Very, very odd. I guess it's not for the morning. I guess this is pretty common for morning, but... Andy, upgrading his membership to first class. Thanks so much for your support, Andy. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Did notice it on the add-ons list. What do you use for clouds? Will, clouds are free, man. You can put exclamation point clouds in chat. Clouds are basically default clouds that somebody has transformed into make them something decent. But yeah, we have our own command for it. That's why. Exclamation point clouds. Just noticed the red beacons don't flash that fast. Could you use a second or two more between each flash? Maybe, Jake. I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah, probably. Hawaiian does fly 330s into KSAN, yeah. They're pretty crazy. Imagine departing on a 330 out of San Diego. Sketchy business. Sketchy business. Alright, so as long as we have reboot, I'm going to put in a hard reboot at 2,000. I want to make sure that that's in. Hard reboot. It says steep descent. I don't know, man. I don't know how well this is going to do it. We'll see.
Number 7685, can you say where you're headed now?
So after Clone, it should be,
Santa Catalina.
You go to legs,
Number
Clone.
7685, unfortunately you made a 180-degree turn off of course. This is going to be another failed attempt at your I-4 rating. How would you like to proceed?
Oof. Another failed attempt. He's upset.
I'm just going to log out. This isn't my day.
Very good.
Uh-oh. Damn, dude. That sucks. Poor guy. Poor guy. Failed the type rating. You can get type ratings here on Pilot as well, guys. That's another cool little feature. You can get type ratings on Pilot Edge.
$1,000 to go.
Why did the timer reset? What do you mean? It's just we're over an hour. All right, we're looking good. And then from there, we're going to go down to 2,000 feet. Drag required. We'll be fine.
Number 24 Romeo, descend and maintain 3,000.
That's sad but interesting at the same time. Yeah, absolutely. Japan Airlines flies 787s out of there. Are you serious, bro? They can't be flying them right across to Japan. There's no way they have enough runway length and fuel. Do they fly them up to like Alaska or something? And then from there they go over? All right, 210 knots is coming in now. You can see here we've got a top of descent out of 6,000, so we're going to punch in 2,000 now. 2,000 is in. Speed's coming back. We're going to go flaps 1. It's going to help through the descent, because we are going to be descending here quite heavily. KSAN also operates 340s. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. Okay, so we've been cleared on the RNAV Zulu. We're basically just following the aircraft right now. The aircraft is performing the approach. Now, it's a good thing because obviously we can't see anything down there, but the Sweetwater visual The Sweetwater reservoir is right up over here. That's what we would basically be aiming for. But obviously, weather permitting, we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to go flaps 5 degrees. I'm just going to start bringing that speed back now to 190 knots. 787 direct to Narita? That's wild, dude. That's actually crazy. I wonder, they must be departing like flaps 20 or something like that, you know? That's crazy, man. That's actually mental. Okay. Lindbergh Tower is going to be on a frequency of 118.3.
Romeo 7.5.
So I'm going to plug that in now.
040, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer and cleared the RWY27 approach.
The minimums
3000 until
on the RNAV.
approach here, 750.
We're on the RNAV. Minimum straight in runway 27 is going to be 761 on the minimums. 761 feet. Nope. $761. All right, that's set. It's going to be our minimum callouts. And just for shits and giggles, we can get the localizer frequency in here, 110.9. We'll tune that just in case. You can always use it as a backup. You'll see the localizer here. And you can see that we're about 12 miles out. Amazing airplane, takeoff, land, planet Earth music video. What? KSAN's 9,400 feet. Is it? Okay, that's actually pretty decent.
51, contact Lindbergh Tower 118.3.
Over to Tower 18.3, thanks. Southwest 5651. Lindbergh Tower, good morning. Southwest 5651 on the RNAV Zulu, runway 27.
South 5651, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, cleared to land, wind variable at 5.
Runway 27, cleared to land, Southwest 5651. All right, there we have it.
Reports as well, if you haven't got nothing reported over there.
Sorry, can you repeat that for 5651?
If you can give them, I'll take a base report.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll let you know we're still in the soup right now at 3,000. We'll let you know when we're out.
Okay.
All right, so 9.5 miles. Let's drop our gear. Start bringing our speed back to 170 knots.
2,500.
There's 2,500 foot call out. That's good. We'll go flaps 15 degrees. And we'll report to him once we land when we're breaking out of the clouds.
1,000 to go.
So 1,000 feet to go. We're going to take this down to 1,000 feet if possible. 8 mile final. Final approach speed today is going to be 150 knots. We're all counting on you. It's okay. I do good under pressure. Okay, we have been cleared to land. So we'll get all of the lights on. Logo lights, wing lights. 7 mile final now. I'm going to get fully configured. So 150 knots. We're going to go flaps 25. And 160 knots. Let's go flaps 30.
Number 7524 Romeo, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 7, clear to land, wind variable at 5.
Alrighty, we're going to set our auto brake. We're going to make sure that these are armed. Alright, landing checklist. Gears down 3 green, flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with a green light. Cabin crew has been advised. We've been cleared to land. Minimum's at 761. We're looking.
Between Foxtrot and Golf.
Well, there we go. We're out of the clouds at about 1,000 feet.
Runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha and
We're 3 red, 1 white.
Alpha and Charlie to 16 right.
I'm going to take control of the airplane.
1,000.
1,000 feet.
Stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Plus 100.
Okay, there we go. Looking good.
Minimums.
Continue. Turn the joystick cam on. Enjoy, guys.
500.
A little bit late on that, sorry. 500 feet, checked.
400.
These power lines are not here in real life. Just keep that in mind. Scenery's a little bit dated.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. Decelerating. Literal perfection. First are stowed on the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Diego. We'll vacate here to the left.
One left, and then Bravo to the ramps. Great talk to you, man. May.
Left, Bravo to the ramp. Same to you, Mr. Marcus. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to see you down at the Expo this year, but there's always next year, my friend. All the best. We'll talk to you soon, dude.
Take care, bud.
Alrighty, friends. Vacating to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Diego Lindbergh. My goodness me. 6-second float, 72, 75 feet per minute. Boy, oh boy, man, we're landing this airplane like a champ right now. APU spooling up. Landing lights are off, runway turn off lights are off, engine mode selectors to the off position. Let's clean up our flaps, we'll clean up the spoilers here as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Diego. Almost said Los Angeles. Strobe lights are coming off. Wing lights are coming off as well. My goodness me. Let's stop our clock. An hour and 13 minutes. And just for a pyre up for Southwest 5651, we broke out just about 1,000 feet.
Beautiful, thanks.
All right. Looking good. Everything is set up there. We're good. Damn, that was a nice landing, man. Those make me happy. When we pull off landings like that, they definitely make me happy. 2 white, 2 red the whole way in, looking good. We're going down here for the parking. We'll turn off our taxi light. We're 3 minutes late, though. 3 minutes late, unfortunately. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy that, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. That'd be very, very much appreciated. I hope you guys enjoyed that arrival. God damn, I love flying into San Diego, man. One of my favorites. That is for damn sure. One of my favorites, dude. Remember, guys, we've still got one more flight as well. We're going into Phoenix. I love flying into Phoenix as well. Always, always, always have great arrivals into Phoenix. So I'm looking forward to that one, guys. I'm going to take one of these stands right here. We'll take this one. 23. This guy over here into the corner. Cool gates here in San Diego. Be an interesting push out, but that's fine. Let's go upstairs. We'll get our APU generator on. APU bleed on. Engine bleeds are off. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves in here. This could come off as well. I don't have any guidance. Again, I don't know where the marshalers are lately, but didn't have one in Oakland, and we don't have one here again. Go ahead and pull it right about there. We'll be good. Let's come down here. Park brake is on. Wonderful. APU is on. APU gens are on. Good. Engine number 1 is coming off. Hey now. Engine number 1. Hey now. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Diego. Seatbelt signs off. Anti-collision light is off as well. Welcome, welcome, my friends. We'll connect the jetway here. Here comes the jetway. Beautiful. What a gorgeous flight that was, my amigos. 3 minutes late, but that's okay. 3 minutes late for an absolute greasy butter. The replays are going to look good on this one, my friends. They are going to look good. The marshalers are on strike, right? Texture needs some work there, but otherwise beautiful scenery. Yeah, I mean, it's Mr. X, right? I think this is the first scenery Mr. X ever created. So yes, definitely, I mean, listen, let's be real. I think the entire overhaul texture engine in X-Plane needs some work. That's just me. So why do you know, Cap, do you know why my 730-800 is always turning to the left? I would check your calibrations. Something tells me like you don't have something calibrated correctly.
Disconnected.
All right, sweet. We made it, friends. Beautiful flight. Let's turn our sounds up here. We're going to jump outside and take a look at these replays here. We will toggle replay mode. Still using auto gate? No, it's using SAM. We use SAM. Oh boy, can't see anything there. Try and get us a nice view here. Try and get us a view over the at the parking garage as well. We haven't flown into San Diego in a while. Love flying into San Diego. Beautiful approach though, man. We were so stable the whole way down. Speed got a little bit away from us at the beginning. It was a little bit of a weird RNAV approach, but cut the power, flare, hold it. Oh my goodness me, dude. I don't know what I am feeling this airplane so much right now. Like I am one with this airplane. Literally. These landings have been so perfect. I am one with the airplanes right now. At least the 737. Oh my lord. Literal perfection. Yeah, minus the overrun. Yeah. Dude, obviously, we had no brakes, man. I was trying to explain that to everybody. I was like, you know, we would have stopped if our brakes were working, right? Like, no matter what, no matter what happened, if we had brakes, we would have stopped. Yes, it's very unfortunate that the overrun happened, but, like, we literally had no brakes. Like, there was no braking action. There was nothing. It was weird. Definitely a weird sequence of events. All right. Did I set you up properly? Hopefully I did. I don't go deaf. Yes, we did. Okay, cool. Greasy. Greasy, greasy, greasy arrival, friends. Sorry, I got a little bit zoomed in. We'll watch that one again. What's up with your brakes, Cap? They weren't working the other day. There's the 1,000-footers just on the 1,500s. My goodness. What a beautiful, beautiful arrival, my friends. Let's try and go to the, can I go to the parking garage? Hold on, we'll pause. Let's find the parking garage. There it is. So these power lines are not here in real life, obviously. Here's the parking garage that they don't let you, I don't think you're allowed to plane spot on it, but here it is. It'd be so cool to plane spot here, man. What is an RNAV? Can you explain it? An RNAV, it uses waypoints instead of radio frequencies. So like an ILS will use a frequency. An RNAV is just waypoints spaced out. It'd be so cool to hang out here and watch planes land all day. Holy dude. That'd be amazing. Look at that. Oh, dude. That was so cool. Such a cool ass view, man. Holy. Damn. So awesome, dude. You ever fly to Norfolk? Yep. We will, man. Southwest, I'm looking for a pilot job if you guys are hiring. Southwest. Heard you guys are in a pilot shortage right now. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. In the 70s, the roof was open. I took high school foil class pics from there. Very cool, RJ. Very, very cool, man. That's awesome, dude. Oof, man. Beautiful landing. God, I love flying the Zibo, man. Are you going to enter the landing contest at the expo? Probably not, man. No, to be honest with you, Flight Sim Deck, I usually let other people win it, you know, or attempt to win it. I get to do this as a full-time job. I get to, you know, basically fly and practice. You know, if you think about it, I have like 20, 25 plus landings a week. So I've been getting really good at the landings. I don't necessarily think it would be fair. I also don't know how they're judging them or rating them, right? So, but yeah, no, probably not, man. I should be able to give you guys some cool information soon about something that I have in the works with Thrustmaster while we're there, though. So maybe we'll have something. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Will you fly the Mighty Q400? There's not on Absolutely Montreal Dev. Yes, we're waiting for FlyJSim to release theirs. Yes. True, second place would be first if you did it. I mean, it's just not, you know, like, it wouldn't be fair, you know. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't want to do that either. I wouldn't want to take it away from somebody. I wouldn't want to take, like, a prize away from somebody that had the chance to win it either. Wish X-Men was a bit more into the nearby scenery, such as houses, apartments. I agree, yeah. I would agree. You should be allowed to compete if you're having had 3 or more beers. 3 or more beers in 3 stretches. Okay, he's allowed to compete. He's good. He's good. We're good to go. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to rewind it. You guys are going to watch the replay from here. I'm going to go and get ready for the second leg. We're flying into Phoenix. Should be a lot of fun. Very much looking forward to it. We haven't flown to Phoenix in a while either, so got some beautiful scenery from, who is this? Just Sim? I don't even know who this scenery is. We'll get you right coming in out of the clouds. Enjoy the replay here, guys, and I'll see you all in about 5 minutes. Enjoy. Alrighty, my friends, welcome back inside the sim. Let's get ready to rock and roll, shall we? Second leg, San Diego into Phoenix is American 1058. Haven't flown American Airlines in a while. Mr. Smitty, good to see you. How are you? Yeah, I don't know what happened to the tunes there. I think we ran to the end of the list for whatever reason, the new list. Anyways, welcome back, friends. Hope you're doing well. American Airlines 737-800, beautiful bird. Let's jump inside. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First thing is first is we're going to start our flight leg. We're going to go to weight, fuel, and balance. We're going to go to the payload page. Let's go over to SimBrief. SimBrief is saying that we need 5.8 on the fuel. 5.8. Good. And we're going to look for a zero fuel weight of 59.4, which is going to give us a payload weight of 16.4. We'll put 16.5. We'll check that out. Should be good. Cool. We'll let that do its thing. We'll go to the overhead. Let's work on some things. Get some panel brightness up. Everything looks good up there. We'll make sure that our trim air is on. Recirc fans can stay in the auto position. Packs to the off position. Isolation valve gets opened. Engine bleeds are off. APU bleed is off. 31,000 feet for this leg. So we'll punch that in there. Make sure that our logo light is on. Seatbelt signs can go to the auto position. Sorry, smoking to the auto. Seatbelt signs on. Let's go ahead and fire up the APU. 1, 2, and 3. Good. We'll let go of that. Beautiful. Everything looks good up there. I'm happy with all of that. Wonderful. Come back here. We take a look. 59.6. What did I say we're supposed to be? 59.4. We're 200 kilos over. That's fine. I'm not going to be concerned about that. Cool. Let's come down here to the FMC. I want some panel brightness up. I want you up. I want you up. And I want you up. Wonderful. Let's go to our route page. We're sitting on the ground in San Diego. And we're going over to Phoenix, KPHX. Our flight number this afternoon is American Airlines 1058. We'll populate that. Cool. Go to the init ref. We'll punch in our zero fuel weight 59.6. That's all good. Wonderful. We do have our CPDLC, so we'll go ahead and log on here. So we are American Airlines 1058. And we'll go ahead and populate that, and we'll go ahead and send log on. Wonderful. Logged on, and we will simply wait now for our wonderful pre-departure clearance. Let's go ahead and take a listen to the ATIS here in San Diego. ATIS is going to be on, what is it going to be on? ATIS is on 34.8. 34.8, and while we're doing that, we're going to grab the CPDLC that just came through.
Back all
so listen to
hold short instructions. That. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
Information, Victor. Cool. We'll give that a listen here.
San Diego International and Bird Field. ATIS information, Victor. 1751 Zulu. Wind variable at 5. Visibility 9er. Ceiling 1,300 overcast. Temperature 22. Dew point 18. Altimeter 2984. Arriving and departing runway 27. Localizer and our runway 27 approaching.
Let's take a look here. We're going to go to ETC message. Cleared to Phoenix Airport. The Zoo 2 departure. IPL Venice filed. Climb to the SID. Accept maintain. Climb to the SID. Expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is on 119.6, and we'll go to the next page. Squawk 1772. We're going to go ahead and accept that. That's going to close the message because there are no changes to that. Wonderful. So now we can go to our departure page. We are going to plan for the Zoo 2 departure. IPL transition out of runway 27, route, activate, and execute. Wonderful. Go to the next page from IPL. We're jumping on an airway. We're going to Juliet 18, and we're taking that to Bravo Zulu Alpha, and then we're going to take that direct to Hogs. Wonderful. And then we're going to jump on our arrival, so we're going to be on the... we're going to be on the Hyder 1 arrival. So go to arrivals. We're going to be on the Hyder 1 arrival with the Hogs transition, and we're going to expect ILS runway 8. We'll go ahead and execute that. Go to our legs page. We'll scroll through here. We'll make sure that everything looks good. Don't have any crazy discounts, which we don't. Wonderful. I'm happy with all of that. That looks good. Let's go to our knit page. Let's punch in some information here. Fuel. How come we only have 3.3? Oh, I didn't select the fuel yet. Fuel is 5.8. 5.8. Thank you. All right, wonderful. There we go. Sweet. And now we come back here. Now we can start punching in some information. Cool. On the fuel burn this afternoon, we plan to burn 3.2, which gives us a reserve of 2.6. That's good. Cost index is going to be 35 as per normal. Flight level is going to be 310 for this leg. And at cruise, our winds will be 175 at 13. Going to start making a little bit of a tailwind. ISA deviation for this leg will be plus 15. Wonderful. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet in North America. That's good. Go to our N1 limits today. No derate on the takeoff. We will do a derate on the climb. So 99.8 on the takeoff, N1, and then derate on the climb. We'll go to takeoff page. Flaps are going to be set 5 degrees. CG percentage 19.6, which gives me a trim of 5.5. V speeds 32, 34, 45. With all of that, pre-flight's complete. We've got that bad boy done. Sweet. I'm happy with all of that. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. We'll get our APU generators online. APU bleed can come on. Pressurization panels set. Everything else looks good there. Come down here. We're going to remove our ground power. We'll go to ground services. Disconnect GPU. We're going to go to plugins. We're going to go to better pushback. We're going to go to start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Looks like we've departed out of here. Now, this is a real-world flight. This is the exact gate that it landed at as well. I will try and get the same arrival gate, but honestly, the arrival gates in Phoenix have changed.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
The Phoenix airport is completely different to what it used to be. So, the Zoo 2 departure has us climbing to... where are you, Zoo 2? Zoo 2 departure... The Zoo 2 departure has me climbing to Jets 23, turboprops 15. We're a Jets. We're going to be up to 23,000 feet. That's going to be on the Zoo 2 departure. We're going to put 145 here on our speed select. That is good. Wonderful. Let's go upstairs. Let's select our anti-collision light on. That's going to seat everybody down in the back. We have ground power removed. We've got APU on. We've got the bleed pressure. We're looking good for engine start here, friends. Ready to rock.
Flight attendants prepare for departure. Craft check and all call. Thank you.
There we go. They're setting up. And the only thing we need is the squawk code.
Okay,
Stewie,
all
my friend.
doors
Good
and
to see you.
hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Squawk code was next 1772. 1772. And we'll turn that on and reporting. Beautiful. We've got information Victor. Altimeter was 2984. We'll select that right now as well. There we go, friends. Wonderful. Looking good. What's the plan today? The plan was we left Oakland. We just had a absolutely stunning... Smitty, were you able to take a look back, Smitty, at the landing, please, for me? I need the Smitty seal of approval. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Smitty, I feel like this is the best San Diego approach we've had in a very long time. Just throwing it out there. I feel like I need to let you know.
So connected and bypass and inserted. Release parking brake.
San Diego is a tough one, and I either float San Diego or we end up smashing San Diego. That's usually what happens. Park brakes
Start
released.
And you may start engines.
Engine mode selector to the MFD to engine start select down there, and then let's go ahead and fire up engine number 2 over to ground and enjoy. 9 out of 10 needs more overrun. It was a greasy one. She was nice. How do you do the D-rate takeoff or climb? How do you know how to do one? If you've got a long enough runway is usually a good indication, and depending on the temperature. So the greaser into 27. As soon as I logged in, I missed the replay. I ran my slider back, and awesome, good stuff. Proper Smitty arrival. Proper Smitty arrival. Introduce fuel number 2. You have a nice beard. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love the Zibo. It's so good, man. The Zibo is an incredible airplane. I will agree with you on that one. All right, we got a good start on engine numero 2. Hey there, Captain. What's up? Nice to see you, Captain Icelander. How are you, my friend? Good to see you back, dude. Hope all is well. Man, I hope it goes okay at the dealership tonight. I'm all nervous now. All nervous thinking about what they're going to want, how this is going to go at the dealership tonight. Let's be real, proper Smitty arrivals a dive bomb with a 300 result. Oh man. Pushback tug going a little bit sporty. Oh, we're good. Park brake set. Engine number 1 to ground.
Disconnecting
Enjoy.
tow. Stand by.
Saying it's too much June gloom in August, it seems. Yeah. It's pretty, surprised it hasn't cleared up by now. It's, you know, it's 11:30 in the morning. You want pics if it goes through? Sure. I mean, I there's 100% chance I'm not going home with it tonight, because every time you go to the dealership, but I just hope we finalize everything tonight and everything's said and done. I did not sleep well last night, man. I was tossing and turning last night. I would say I probably got maybe 3 or 4 hours last night. If you need help, let me know. I'll be around. Sounds good, Mopar. Thanks, buddy. Hiccup, I just start work on the good old 707. Nice. Good luck, man. Buying a car? Yes. Everything's going well, Cap. Best wishes. Hopefully, man. Yeah. Mom has your back. She definitely does. Yeah.
Bypass bin has been
good
removed.
Thing. You're right.
Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Sweet. Thank you. Engine generator left side, right side looking good. APU bleed is off. Engine bleeds are on. Packs to the auto position. Isolation valve goes to auto as well. APU can come off. Engine start switches to continuous. Probes are coming on. We're good to go here. Sweet. Wonderful. When are you going to do the I and I builds? I have no clue, Rohit. You should know by now, Rohit. I don't really plan that far ahead, man. I flew the 310 not that long ago. But yeah, I'm not sure when the next time will be. Okay, I'm at spot 4. We'll let ground know. Ground is going to be on 123.9, 23.9er. So we'll tune to them now. Let's go ahead and release our park brake. Did I do that? I did, okay. Lindbergh ground, good morning, American 1058 with information Victor, spot 4, short of Bravo, ready to taxi, runway 27.
American 1058 Lindbergh ground, good morning, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 27 via Bravo, thanks, American 1058.
Number 35.
Recap, started work on an A350, life is good for me, sweet dude. How do you, viewing around your head thing work? You can see the screen when you turn your head? Yeah, of course, man, of course.
How are we only at 98 likes? Everyone need to step it up.
98 likes? No, we're way above that. Hold on, now I gotta look. We're at 292 likes. I would be sad if we were at 98 likes. But yeah, you're right. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button, man. What are my FPS? Bottom right corner.
How do you hear?
Nugget.
Number 353 limits here, loud and clear. How do you hear me?
3 Lima Sierra.
Thank you so much, Midnight Maverick. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you.
Number 3 limits here.
Alrighty, and we are entering the non-movement area. Taxi lights are coming on. Runway turnoffs are coming on. We're looking good now, friends. You would keep all of those lights off until you pass that non-movement line that we just passed there. 20 by 5. Which car are you buying? A 2022 Corolla. 2022 Toyota Corolla. I thought about buying a used car. The market is just so... I think everybody can agree with me right now. The market is so volatile that you're actually, for the first time in a very long time, financially, it makes sense to buy a new car right now. As weird as that may sound. Probably, well, obviously because of COVID and everything, so yeah. What color? There's a couple colors. Haven't fully decided yet. They have red, they have blueprint blue, they have a silver, they have a white, and they have a black. I haven't decided yet. I'm probably going to go with the blue. Buy it private? No. Not red. No, I'm not going to get red. As a current era Corolla, I approve. Oh, absolutely, dude. You can't go wrong with a Corolla, man. You really can't. Private sales, American up here, dude. It's nuts, bro. It's absolutely nuts. Yeah. What's my dream car? I'm honestly really not. Hold on. Mopar, cover your ears, please. Can we make sure that Mopar's ears are covered? I'm not really a car guy. I really don't give a shit, dude. I'm one of those people. If the car gets me from point A to point B comfortably and safely, I really don't care what I'm driving. I've always kind of been that type. The last car that I bought because I wanted something a little bit sporty and I wanted to have like a little bit of fun without breaking the bank. But yeah. Okay. Earmuffs off. Everybody can tell Mopar that earmuffs are off.
Proceed on
We're
course,
good.
maintain the VFR.
Is it the hatchback or the sedan? The sedan, 4-door.
Frequency 128.1, squawk 7237. Okay, proceed on course. Maintaining VFR number altitude 1,500 feet, departure 1281, squawk 7237, heli 4640 kilo. Helicopter 40 kilo, is that correct?
What the hell are my engines doing?
353 Lima Sierra.
Not happy.
8 miles north.
Sedan Daisy gets the back seat. Absolutely. Polecat, how are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Information Lima.
Number 353 Lima Sierra, Montgomery Tower. Is that your location?
All right, tower frequency 1183. And departure frequency is going to be
3650 heavy cargo with Tango.
I think we had it actually on here.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Los Angeles ground, good morning.
Departure frequency 1196.
2 pilots via Alpha Foxtrot, FedEx 3650 heavy, good morning.
Does the Zibo file ever get updated? Yeah, all the time.
Okay, approach 172 Sierra Papa, what was the frequency change?
Take care, Kane.
River 172 Sierra Papa, the frequency 119.6, contact SoCal 119.6.
119.6, 172 Sierra Papa, thanks.
On Pilot Edge for the first time from VATSIM is it the same controller on multiple frequencies? Louise, sometimes. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, it depends. Depends. Seeing that it's a Monday afternoon, it's probably the same controller. Yeah, it's not busy enough to warrant multiple controllers working multiple stations. Now, on the weekend, we had a bunch of different controllers, different approach controllers, different tower controllers. Yeah, but for the most part, it's one person controlling like a full sector area. Alright, let's tune over to tower, and then we're going to get departure frequency 119.6 tuned into our backup. Good, and then we can go ahead and log off on this here. We'll go to the log on, log off, and we will log off. And close that. Wonderful, we don't need that open anymore.
Whiskey, north side of the ramp with information to Echo, request taxi, and VFR to the east.
630 Juliet Whiskey, Almonte ground, runway 19er, taxi via Alpha.
19er via Alpha, 8 Juliet Whiskey.
Lindbergh Tower, good morning. American 1058. Short of 27, ready for departure.
American 1058 Lindbergh Tower, good morning, runway 27, cleared for takeoff, wind variable at 4.
Made it across the border, Captain. Grabbing a bottle of Mexican Coke and street tacos for lunch. Mexican yayo for later tonight.
C28!
Do you hear this frequency at all?
Thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
November 353 Lima Sierra negative. That wasn't a landing clearance. I still need to find out where you are and what your intentions are. Can you tell me where you are?
Some weird stuff going on the network right now.
March Tower, good morning. Just a 355 from
joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, friends.
West over Lake Matthews.
Throttle's up to 40%.
Like to transition through your airspace.
Chrono's on.
River 3558 Uniform March Tower transition
and Toga
is approved. March altimeter 2982.
Oh shit! Yeah, don't. Hold on.
LA Tower.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Hold on. Cancel that. Cancel that takeoff clearance. We might have not set my flaps. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, friends. Okay, sweet. Yeah, there we go. I could have sworn we did that, but we didn't do that. Anything else that I forget? No? Okay, sweet, cool. Engines up to 40%. Toga. See ya.
Report airborne passing 500 feet.
Oh, man.
Switch to my discretion.
Nope.
Fire above 500 feet. 4640.
Takeoff power set. We're rolling. Lots of runway. A little bit of down pressure.
68 Juliet Whiskey, short of runway 19, ready for departure, VFR to the east.
Flaps are on. God damn it. Where's Erin when you need him? 80 knots. Cross check.
Runway 19, clear for takeoff, wind 180 at 4.
10 course, clear for takeoff, runway 19, 8 Juliet Whiskey.
The
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive brake.
Gear up. Shh. Nothing to see here, friends.
400.
Absolutely nothing to see. Weather radar's on.
American 1058, contact SoCal departure.
Departure. We'll see you at 10:58.
1000.
SoCal departure. Good morning. American 1058. 1,500 by Sid.
American 1058, SoCal departure. Good morning. Radar contact.
Flaps up, position 1. Where's Erin when you really need him, man? Damn.
Walker 169.
Let's lock our gear.
Center 134.6.
Auto brake to the off position. Flying through the soup. Just watch your instruments. Flaps clean.
FedEx 3650 heavy, contact departure. Over to departure, FedEx 3650 heavy. Heavy 40 kilos, passing 500.
Runway turn off, some taxi lights are coming off.
Radar contact, contact departure. Departure 40 kilo, good day. SoCal departure, FedEx 3650 heavy, climbing via Lady J4, leaving 1,200 for 5,000. FedEx 3650 heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb via SID. Climb via the SID, FedEx 3650 heavy. Walker 169, Los Angeles Center, the Victorville altimeter 2988.
Stan's fault, yep. Surprised I didn't set those. It's like usually the first thing I do.
SoCal departure, helicopter 4640 kilos, 800 departing John Wayne. Request the Koch to a northbound. River 4640 kilos, SoCal departure. Cancel out.
Natural born Keeler.
Report established in the Los Angeles.
Thank you for the support, man. Says you're human after all. Sometimes.
Okay, AlexSiu, restrictions cancel downport, established on the radio, 4640.
It's Monday, right? We got the Mondays. We're allowed to forget to set the flaps on Monday, right? Only day. The only day we're allowed to do that.
Lima. Delta 1700 Burbank ground, good morning, runway 15, taxi via Alpha, across runway 8 Alpha. 15 via Alpha, across 8 Alpha, Delta 70.
Alrighty, sweet. 7,500. Autopilot's going on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Nice departure, my amigos. Yes, sir. I'm going to turn off the camera here for a sec. I'm just going to continue to stretch while we're climbing out. Looking good. We've got weather radar on. I don't think we're going to need it, but we've got it on. How big is the desk for your simulator equipment on? It's just a regular standard L desk. I could get pictures if you would like. It's a pretty standard regular L-shaped desk. Where's the information thing on the top? Like the departure and the arrival. It's not there while we're on...
Los Angeles Center 128.6.
1286, American 1058. Alright, there's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off. Logo lights off. Wing lights off. Engine start switches to the off position. We'll leave our seatbelts on till... actually, I guess we throw them to the auto position. There we go. Los Angeles Center, good morning, American 1058, 10,500 by Sid.
American 1058, Los Angeles Center, good morning.
Favorite aircraft to fly on X-Plane 11? You're probably looking at it, man, to be honest with you. I never thought I would say that for a free aircraft. But this plane, man.
FedEx 3650 heavy, contact SoCal, departure 134.2.
This plane is just so good. It's so good.
Delta 1700, Burbank Tower, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Did you use the Zibo updater for the updates? Nope, manually do them. Six Butters make it his favorite. Is that how many we're in a row now?
FedEx 3650.
No, we're on a 5 butter streak, aren't we? 5 butters. We had... Yeah, because we... Well, wait. Wait, no. Did we... Yeah, I guess we're 7? Was that 7 in a row? 7 butters in a row? Oh, shit. This is, if we butter in Phoenix, it'll be 8 butters in a row. Damn. I might as well. Maybe I should just try and smash it into the runway in Phoenix that way. Yeah, you're right. It'll be 8 butters in a row because we buttered into BWI, buttered into Boston, and then we went buttered into Salt Lake, buttered into Vegas, buttered into LAX, buttered into Oakland, just buttered into San Diego, and now we're going to butter into Phoenix. Damn, we're going for a full week of butters. Holy. I don't think we've ever done that. Have we ever gone with a full week of butters? I don't think we've ever done that. This could be, we could be making history right now. How was the feet per minute? On my smoothest, I think we got like a -4 or a -7 before. Don't forget, on top of the butters, we got the free transfer to the shopping mall. Exactly. Exactly. Today's Monday. It is. Just do a Ryanair landing cap, make us feel bad about myself. Smash it into the runway.
Los Angeles Center, FedEx 3650, 12,400, climbing 13,000.
FedEx 3650, so correction, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, FedEx 3650.
American 1058, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
2462, we'll see American 1058.
November 464 Kilo, just report when you're level at
transition altitude 18,000 feet. We'll go standard barometric pressure. After takeoff checklist, gears up and off, auto brakes are off, flaps are up, lights are off, seatbelt sign to the auto position. Standard barometric pressure is set. We're looking good for after takeoffs. Good. Los Angeles Center, good morning. American 1058, flight level 190 for 230.
American 1058, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
310, thanks. American 1058. What's on tap for this week? We're going to do some 7.5 and 7.6 action this week. My good sir, Sonny boy. 7.5 and 7.6. That is what is coming up this week. We've got, we're going to do some Europe. We're going to do Europe on Thursday, Sunday, Monday is going to be Europe adventures. I'm not sure where we're going to go, but we're going to do European. And Saturday we've got the event planned, Saturday, September 3rd. I believe that's the date, September 3rd. Nope, September 4th. Saturday on the 4th. I have to make sure that it's that Saturday and not the 11th. But I think it's the 4th. We've got the event with Flight Factor. So we're going to be giving away a copy of any Flight Factor aircraft of your choice through the stream. So I'm super excited about that one. That's going to be a lot of fun. What is the next Airbus run? Not sure, man. Like I was saying earlier in the stream, right now we fly pretty much exclusively Airbus on Microsoft Flight Sim. So that's kind of where I'm getting my Airbus in. Now, I know it's not fair to the Toliss and the 350 and all these other planes that we have, but it's just unfortunate right now that we really only have the 320 or the CRJ to fly from, you know?
Number 2235 Victor Torrance, good morning, on request standby.
742 into Kai TAC, oh yeah.
Contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Los Angeles Center 133.2, FedEx 3650.
November 4 Sierra Kilo, looks like you're established
Hooters
now.
Air?
Bravo airspace via the coastal route northbound, maintain VFR.
What did they used to fly, 737s? See if we can get some.
10 out 1700, you still need the 250-knot restriction.
First credit Julie Whiskey, runway 26 right, clear to land, wind variable at 5.
clouds look ugly down there. Not very often I say that.
Do you still need the 250 knots? Delta 1700 is normal speed.
Cap, when HC says expect flight level 310 10 minutes after departure, does that mean that they're going to clear you up to 310 until that time passes? Yeah, so most of the time, Eduardo, what's going to happen is if you're off of a departure, a standard instrument departure, a SID, you're going to have usually restrictions. So you're going to have to either, you know, be at or above or below, or so you have to always keep that in mind. $7.5 Hooters Air, really? $737s and they had $175. Probably bought it from Delta on the cheap.
Approach Schlucker 160 down 1 per 1,600 descending Jamie 5. We have Lima, RNAV Yankee runway 8 from Wabbit.
Wabbit. Hooters Air Fleet consisted of the following aircraft: 2 Boeing 737-200s, 4 737-300s, 1 Boeing 757-200. Damn. So they had 7 airplanes. 7 airplanes. Interesting. Start on OnlyFans with your landings. Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition, Southwest Airlines. When? Yeah, it's true. It's a good airline. That was a good one. It's from like 2014 though. FSX 98 clouds. Yeah, if that. Same 73s like Janet Air, yeah.
Victor, sorry about that. You're cleared to the Camarillo Airport, fly runway heading. Intercept the Los Angeles 170 radial to Limbo, Lima, India, Mike, Bravo, Oscar. Victor 64. Join the Santa Monica 125 radial, then as filed. Maintain 3,000. Expect 4,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.9 squawk 2533.
I'm getting into Pilot Edge, and I want to know, is it hard? I mean, yes. Do you have any experience on VATSIM, DJ, or IVAO, or anything like that? I think the next few years are going to be very interesting for the flight sim community. Absolutely, man. At least the first year, because, like, shit's about to pop off. Anyway, 7576 flights will be a nice change of pace. I haven't been to 75 in a while. You definitely have to know what you're doing on Pilot Edge. Yeah, you better have your charts. You better be ready to rock and roll.
Center 17 and 19.2, climb via the SID.
You got to know what you're doing.
Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
American really could do a rebrand. I would love to see American Airlines with a new livery. I don't know what they would do. I don't even know how they would do it, but I would love to see American with a new livery. Yeah, definitely would. I feel a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Good. That there isn't a plane like a Zibo, free and good quality in Microsoft Flight Sim. I mean, the A32NX mod. That one's really good, yeah. The ortho looks good. This is V-States. Are we in Arizona yet? I don't think so. This is V-States, California. The bare metal look, yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Because I do agree. This is a very bland livery. It is. It leaves, but maybe that's what they were going for. I don't know. But I much prefer like Delta's livery. Delta's livery is much nicer than this. Do you have all the V states? Yes, I do.
134.2, Walker 169.
Do they actually have to polish it? Like, probably costs a lot of money to do that. But man, should have a retro livery week where you only fly retro liveries. Not a bad idea. Flying FS, what's up, man? How are you, dude? Good to see you back. What got you into aviation? My grandfather. Yep. Love flying over the desert. It is beautiful. Great ortho out here. It actually saved them money. Saved them money by weight, and I guess they won't have. They don't have to paint it, right? Never has to go into the paint shop.
Server 464 Sierra Kilo SoCal approach. Good morning, Los Angeles. Altimeter 29.
It is fair. It's definitely the heaviest on frames as far as like the pay wear. You know, the CRJ was even better on frames, Dave. Waiting for X-Plane NG. Yeah. My grandfather got you in aviation as well. Very cool, Shane. Very, very cool. It's in the blood, yeah. Airport is that? El Centro? El Centro, California. Right on the border, and then Mexicali's over there. Rip. What happened? There's no texture for it. Alright, we'll just continue to look this way, right? The beauties of Flight Sim. We'll look this way. Sadie, take care, man. Thanks, buddy. You say it's worth to start investing in X-Plane, or is it a bit too late? I don't think it's... no. No. Because I still think X-Plane is still steadily coming up. There's about 5 to 7 top-tier quality aircrafts coming out for X-Plane. I don't think X-Plane, miraculously, I don't think it's reached its peak yet. You know, you've got aircrafts like for free, the Zibo mod 737. You've got some serious aircrafts coming out, like the Q400 by FlyJSim. You've got the A380 by I&I builds. You've got the A310 by I&I builds, the A300 by I&I builds. You've got Toliss with their 319, the 321, Flight Vector with their 7.5, their 7.6. Soon coming 777 V2 787. Let's not forget about that. There's a full-blown 787 in development as well. There's a lot, man, coming for X-Plane. And it's only going to get better as X-Plane now moves to volumetric 3D clouds, natively volumetric 3D clouds, and new lighting system. The new atmosphere and the new lighting system for X-Plane is just, it looks outstanding. So, no, I don't think it's too late to invest in X-Plane. I think if you are going to invest in X-Plane, now is probably the time, if that makes sense. Get your ortho situated, get your V-states downloaded, get all of this shit ready to go while we wait for the big boys, you know what I mean? And cool trees. Fuck, I don't even talk about the trees. So I spent the last month since rolled up to 8.5 pimping multiplayer X-Plane, and I'm so happy with it. Definitely still worth the money and time. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Just a bit tired of inconsistencies of performance in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Don't want to waste my money on X-Plane, but I must say the Zibo looks attractive. I mean, Dave, that's it. That's kind of the beauty of X-Plane, Dave, is that you can basically through the freewares, okay? So the ortho that you see running here, as long as you have hard drive space and a decent internet connection, you can have all of this ortho downloaded within, you know, a couple days, let's say. You could do the whole US. And he's even got Ireland and, you know, Jamaica. There's V countries, Ireland, Jamaica. He's got some other ones in the works. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you can, everything that you see right here, right now, the clouds that I'm using, the ortho, the aircraft, everything's free. Go ahead for 1058, sorry.
American 1058, cross Hogs, flight level 250.
Hogs for 250, thanks. American 1058. So yeah, everything that you see here that I'm using right now, it's it's completely free. So, did you say 250?
169, traffic 12 o'clock, same direction in 3 miles. Altitude indicates 5,700 VFR.
Top of descent's in 30 miles if that's the case. But yeah, everything that you see here is completely free, which is mind-boggling when you think about it, right? Free airplane, free ortho, free clouds that I'm using. Again, exclamation point clouds in chat. Cap, would you appreciate a flight video from my favorite game? It'll be cringy as hell though. Probably not. If it's going to be cringy, I would say don't do it. We don't need more cringiness on the internet, right? We don't. What are my X-Plane settings? Everything's pretty much set to 1 bar from the top, except reflections. Those are on minimal. All right, 20 miles to the top of descent, so he wants us at 250. Let's get 25,000 in there. Good. Go with some wing views. This is the ortho change. Wait, is this ortho? Yeah, it's view states. Is it? Or is there like a section where there's no ortho? That's not ortho, that's default. So there's got to be a chunk here where there's no ortho, because I see ortho all up here. There's got to be like a weird little spot where we have no ortho right here. It'll be on GTA Online, and it would add some ATC to it to make it a little bit more realistic. No, you're good, man. I mean, if you want to make some videos, go ahead. Make some videos. But don't do it on my behalf. Why don't you not use XVision? I didn't want to pay for it again, Gennady Georgiev. So I bought XVision one time, and when X-Plane got updated to Vulcan, they basically charged, again, full price for the product, or half price, or whatever the hell it was. And I said, I'm not buying this again, because I really wasn't happy with XVision. It didn't really do anything that was crazy, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't really change the sim to warrant me having to buy it again after I'm sure they barely fixed it or did anything, so, yeah. I was content with the way that my clouds look right now, enough so that I'm just going to keep my clouds looking like this, and I will wait for X-Plane to fix their clouds natively, and we'll see how it looks like. I own every weather program. I literally own every weather program. So there are some tile issues around California, Arizona, Mexico areas in V states. I had to fill it in with my own ortho to fix it. Got you. That's definitely what's going on then, Smitty. Thank you. Do you think that X-Plane next gen will be better than Microsoft Flight Simulator? I don't think it's ever going to be fair to compare X-Plane to Microsoft Flight Simulator for what's better. What's better is completely up to the end user, right? Like it's your decision what makes what sim better, right? So I'm one of those people where I don't think you're ever going to get an answer from me saying like, oh, X-Plane's better, oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator's better. I just don't, it depends what you're using it for, man. That's the beauty of these simulators, and more importantly, that's the beauty of having multiple simulators, right? The fact that we have choices now, we're not stuck to, oh, you have to do this because it's X-Plane or this or that, It really all depends, man, how you want to use it. Why don't you buy X-Enviro? I have X-Enviro. I prefer performance. X-Enviro, for whatever reason, the developers have this motto in their head where performance means nothing. As long as you're getting 25 to 30 FPS, you're perfectly fine. That's X-Enviro's motto. So X-Enviro develops their product around not really caring about how much performance your computer has running the simulator. I'll be the first one to tell you, do you need to run your simulator at 45, 50, 60 FPS? No. Does it make the experience a million times smoother and therefore the flying experience much better with higher FPS? Absolutely. Absolutely. Landing an airplane with 50 to 60 FPS feels completely different than landing at 25 to 30 FPS. 100%. The same as if you're playing a first-person shooter. If you're not even reaching 60 FPS, I would say it'd be, hard to compete against people that have, all this stuff. So, yeah, that's why I will never use X-Enviro. No, never again. Should get over 30 FPS for sure with X-Enviro. I would for sure now with my specs. I also have a goddamn supercomputer, man, and I don't want to promote X-Enviro to my viewers because I don't feel like it's worth it. That's just my opinion. That's it. I'm very, in case you...
Contact Albuquerque Center, 128.45, so long.
2845, thanks for ATC, we'll see you soon. Delta 10, sorry, American 1058. All right, we're over to Albuquerque Center on 12845. We'll give them a ring. Albuquerque, good afternoon, American 1058. Descending flight level 260 for 250 at Hogs.
Delta 1058, Albuquerque Center, descend via the Hydra 1 arrival, and it'll be runway 8 transition, altimeter 2977.
Alrighty, we'll descend via the Hydra 1, and we'll expect a runway 8 transition, American 1058. All right, we will pull up the Hydra 1 arrival here, and we can see that if we are to expect runway 8, we're going to be at Kager for 5,000 feet. So let's get 5,000 feet plugged in here. Wonderful. That is good, and we can start setting up and planning for runway 8. So let's go to the Phoenix, open up our charts. Go to approach, and we're going to plan for the ILS runway 8. Get some frequencies in here. 111.75. 111.75, good. And a front course of 078. Go this way. Pardon me. The 078 is set. Good. We will set our auto brakes to 3. Just going to open up the arrival chart again. Just going to confirm that we should be at 250. Judith is 280 knots at 250. Okay, that all makes sense.
Number 1 Lima uniform, thank you. Runway.
I'm using X-Enviro and I'm getting 50 FPS, and my PC is not crazy like yours. Sweet, man. Yeah. No. I mean, maybe, dude. Maybe at cruise you're getting 50 FPS. I've experienced it. I've used it. I've tested it. It's not like I haven't used it. I have used it. I've experienced it. I've tested it. It absolutely pins my GPU to the point where I can't even stream anymore. The last time I tried to use X-Enviro while streaming, my stream became extremely choppy because my graphics card couldn't keep up. So maybe at cruise altitude you're getting 50 FPS. Sure, I can almost guarantee you on approach into a pay-ware airport you're down to about 20 or 25, maybe 30. You may be running Vulcan, so maybe a little bit more, but yeah, no, trust me, I've experienced it, man. I've already got that. I have experienced much testing and trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, give an i5 and a 1660 and I get 19 FPS on X-Enviro. Yeah, that's the majority of users, right? Like I said, sure, man, there's going to be some people that say that they get much better performance and stuff like that. Awesome. But yeah, I've tried. I've tried those already. We have tried. With all the payroll work with the new version of X-Plane, yes, Kunal, that is the plan.
3650 is leaving 300.
Pardon me.
3650, thank you.
That is the plan, that everything's going to be back compatible.
Number 1 Lima uniform, left turn, runway 8 approved if you like.
Igor, I wouldn't hold your breath, man.
Number 1 Lima uniform, that's no problem. Where do you park?
Have you ever taken your glasses off? No.
At Jet
Are you 737 type rated?
Minuteman?
No, I am not.
Number 1 Lima uniform, roger. Straight ahead, then Alpha 3 and
Are
then
you,
right turn.
what do you think of Active Sky? I like Active Sky just because how
sure thing.
Accurate it is. It's definitely accurate weather-wise. But I don't know, man. Active Sky kind of lied to all the X-Plane users. Active Sky's been out for almost 3 years now, and we still don't have cloud art. We were supposed to get cloud art. We were supposed to get all of these things, all of these promises that Active Sky said we were going to get, which we're all still very patiently waiting for, that we have never received. So yeah, Cap, you going to wear your shirts and shades at the expo? Most definitely. Yeah, because like I'm going to be there as Captain Canada with Thrustmaster, right? So yes, for the most part, you will probably catch me, and not the whole time 12 cut, like I'll be there, you know, when I'm doing my thing, when I'm you know, when I'm on show, when I'm doing my thing, yes, I'll have everything on. Do you think I'll be able to get more FPS on X-Plane than Microsoft Flight Simulator? I have no clue, Dave. It depends. Maybe, maybe not. Depends if you run it in Vulkan. Yeah. Random Idiot, what's up, man? Good to see you. When and if X-Plane 11 comes out, do you think it will be mandatory upgrade to have the sim community work out the bugs? I don't know, Gary. They said that it was going to be completely back compatible. So everything that works on X-Plane 11 should work on the new generation of X-Plane. So we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see just how true that is. I hope it is. And if it is the case, that kind of just tells me that really the only things that are changing within X-Plane are visual things. Because if everything's going to work just like that, there's going to be no compatibility issues with scenery and aircraft. Leads me to believe that the core of X-Plane is remaining the same, and the major changes that we're seeing are simply making the simulator actually look good at this point. I think they've nailed the flight dynamics. I think they've nailed, you know, pretty much everything to do with this simulator except the visuals. The visuals aren't that nice. Now, you'd be sitting here and you'd be saying, Cap, what the hell are you talking about? Look at this scene right now. Look it out in front of you. Yes, I would agree. This is a add-on 737. These are modified clouds and sky colors, modified ground textures using ortho. Everything that you're seeing here has been modified to an extent, right? This is a far cry away from what default X-Plane looks like. So, yeah, that will actually making the sim look half decent is. I'm excited for that. I definitely am. Yeah. When you say new X-Plane, do you mean a whole new game on Steam, like a new update? Also, how was your weekend? No, it's going to be a new sim. We're going to have to spend.
When you greater than 3.
We're going to have to spend the $70 or whatever X-Plane decides to charge us for it. This will be a whole new purchase.
You try Chinook approach.
This will be a whole new purchase. Visual changes is what X-Plane actually needs. Flight model is perfect. Brilliant decision by Laminar to keep the core intact. I would agree. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Contact NorCal approach 120.9.
How do OpenGL and Vulkan compare in game visuals? There's absolutely no difference. No difference. Vulkan definitely runs much smoother, much smoother, but there's no difference as far as like graphical quality. None. Not that I'm aware of. Looking forward to San Diego. Wanting a picture with the Cap. I will be there, Gary. I will be there. There should be a discount holder for X-Plane 11.
No. 50 Heavy NorCal approach, afternoon, altimeter's 2980.
When we see you at the expo, how should we address you? What? You can address me any way you want, dude. I'm a normal person. I'll laugh if you try and address me any other way. You can address me as Captain Canada, you can address me as Cap, you can address me as Kyle, you can address me however you want, man. I'm just a normal person, man. Don't have to, nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy. Help that they improve performance with X-Plane 12. And it's funny because somebody said that, Der Sandman, and Austin actually, the way that he answered was pretty funny. He said no. He said actually performance will probably degrade. He will say that performance will probably end up being a little bit worse because of all the things that they're adding. The new 3D volumetric clouds, the new 3D trees. All of these things are going to take performance away from the simulator, right? So when somebody actually asked that question, Der Sandman, somebody actually asked Austin Meyer, the developer and owner of X-Plane, they said, will we assume that we're getting better performance with the update? And he said, no, quite the contrary. You're probably going to lose performance. So who knows, man? Who really knows at this point? I don't. Like I said, I feel like Austin Meyer, like, he's his own worst enemy. Like he's a very, very interesting individual, to say the least. But yeah, sometimes I feel like it would do it would make a ton of sense for X-Plane to hire like their own PR team that took care of these things, because like when you have the developer saying this shit, you know the
8 contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
2865, we'll see us, American 1058. Yeah, when you have when you have Austin out here saying these things, and the way that the internet is, and the way that like Reddit is, you know, everybody is just going to be super quick to be like, did you see what he said? Did you hear what he said?
8 is information hotel.
Hotel.
151 Zulu. Wind 060 at Niner. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 8,000. Ceiling 15,000 broken. 18,000 broken. Temperature 3.
All right, we've got hotel. Phoenix approach. Good afternoon. American 1058 with information hotel descending on the header 1. Forgot there for a second.
Alaska 1058 Phoenix approach. Roger. Altimeter 2975. Expect ILS runway 8 approach.
Looks like the ILS 8 approach. Thanks, American 1058.
Delta 1700 contact NorCal approach 120.95.
Alrighty. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Do me a huge solid. Let's try and get this stream up to 350 likes. I think we're through our 300 likes. Try and do that. Do you think the new X-Plane might get showcased at the Expo this year? It will, definitely. Kuno. Yes. Yes, I think that's the plan. Do you show the flight attendants your butter landings? Yes. Yes. I show her the ACARS report. Oh, man. All right, we've got some restrictions here. 250 knots at Gila, which we're coming up. When is the Expo? Next month. Is it next month? Yeah, I thought. September 24th to the 26th.
0776 146 Charlie.
Just under a month away.
Northbound ground 412, IFR to Portland on file, ready to copy.
412 standby.
Are you excited for the Germany to Austria, Switzerland update? Yeah, sure. Beautiful. Get some better mountain ranges. How's our favorite co-pilot doing today? She's good. She's on the couch, sleeping. Doing good. Best time to be involved in the flight sim community? Absolutely. Yes, right now is pretty crazy, man. Is P3D still a train simulator? I have no clue. Never used it, man.
See you. Say your position and with request.
Hi, am I using Vulcan or OpenGL? I'm using OpenGL, my friend.
Yakima Airport, 4,000 feet.
OpenGL. Cap, what is the next aircraft that you're going to be in X-Plane after the Zibo? Shaq, we're going to be in the 757 next stream. 757. Probably doing some DHL routes. Who else flies the 75 in Europe? Just DHL, right?
X3650 heavy contact.
Does Vulcan not work well for you? It was crashing my sim the last time we used it. We were running into quite a few issues.
5.65, FedEx 3650 heavy.
American 1058 contact Phoenix approach 120.4.
20.4 American 1058.
NorCal approach FedEx 3650 heavy, descending via the MZO 3 for ILS 30.
FedEx 3650 heavy NorCal approach, thank you. Oakland altimeter is 297.
What is best, the 7.5 or the 7.6? I prefer flying the 7.5, but both are nice. Condor, Iceland, Air, okay. Who flies? TUI Jet does, okay, yeah. Who could, yeah, I'll figure it out. We'll figure out some flights where we can go. Phoenix approach, good afternoon, American 1058 with hotel, 10,000.
American 1058 Phoenix approach, thank you. Altimeter 275.
75, thanks. 75 is a rocket on wheels? It is, yeah. Gotta love the flying pencil, yeah. TUI Fly, yeah. Where could we fly, though, out of TUI Fly? Hold on, actually, don't answer that in chat. Shh. Forget that I asked that. If you know, can you put it in the Discord for me? What would be a cool flight for a TUI jet? I don't know where we could fly that, but doesn't Cargo Jet Canada fly the 7.5? They do, yeah. But we're in Europe, Jean. We're doing some European adventures on Thursday, and then we're back in North America on Saturday for our event with Flight Factor. Again, if you're just tuning in, guys, next Saturday coming up,
3650 heavy maintain.
we've got an event with Flight Factor. I need to confirm the date.
Maintain
Hold on a
240
second.
knots until Miney, FedEx 3650 heavy.
Yes, okay, it is on the 4th. So this Saturday coming up. FedEx also flies the 7.5 in Europe. Do they? Interesting. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm have a vendetta against the 7.6. Why is that? I don't mind the 7.6. I just prefer flying the 7.5.
At Jamil cleared to ILS, runway 8 approach.
At Jamil cleared ILS 8 approach. American 1015. Hey Cap, how do you install V-States? Drag and drop EM plane spotter. So just like anything else, drag and drop into your custom scenery folder. The drag and drop. Tomorrow's your birthday. Happy early birthday, Leonard. We won't be streaming tomorrow, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll do an After Dark. I've been meaning to do some After Dark Battlefield games for you guys, because I've been having a lot of fun playing Battlefield lately, man. A lot of fun. Sometimes 2E73 with the Sunwing tail fin came to Ottawa. Yeah, it's because they leased them. They leased them, Young Rich. I feel like the 7.6 is the Wish version of a 777. What do you mean? I feel like the 7.6 is more like the 7.5. I feel like the 7.6 is a wide-bodied 7.5, you know? That's truly how I feel. Get flaps 1 out. It's going to help manage our speed here. What Battlefield am I playing? Battlefield 5 right now. Currently waiting for 2042. I'm playing a lot of Battlefield 5. Which approach are we doing? The ILS runway 8. So we're going to be at Jamel for 4,000.
FedEx 3650, heavies cleared ILS, runway 30 approach.
See how flaps 1's just maintaining our speed very nicely right now. Beautiful. We're going to fly right over top of downtown Phoenix. Just got back into Battlefield 1. I was playing Battlefield 1, but I was just... 5 was just a little bit better. I got a bunch of buddies that play 5 as well. But the nose is the same on the 7.6 and the 777. Is it really? Interesting. Foundation was a good game, yeah. Yeah, it's like a hazy fog right now. It's weird. What's the difference between the 7.5 and the 7.6? One's narrow, one's wide. That's the biggest difference. Narrow body and a wide body.
1700, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
3565, Delta 1700. NorCal about 1700, 9.7 descending via.
14 miles out.
1700 NorCal approach. Thank you, Oakland altimeter 2978.
Arm my approach.
1,000 to go.
Should be capping glide slope now.
American 1058, contact Phoenix Tower 118.7.
1187, American 1058. All right, it's got us over to Tower 18.7. Phoenix Tower, good afternoon, American 1058, 10 mile final, LS 08.
American 1058, Phoenix Tower, good afternoon. Wind 060 at Niner, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, cleared to land, American 1058. How come whenever I activate approach mode, it completely veers off course? Not sure, Fred. Do you have the localizer and stuff all armed? All right, we got glide slope, we got localizer, we're looking good on the speed. 10 knots, let's bring that back to 170 knots now. Good. Once we're here at 2,500 foot call out, we'll drop the gear and get a little bit more configured here. We are going with 151 on the approach speed this afternoon.
2,500.
There it is, 2,500. Let's drop the gear. We'll go flaps 15 degrees. Tucker, what's up, man? Thank you for the support, dude. Just wanted to let you know, good luck. We're all counting on you, Tucker. We're going for 8 out of 8 butters this week. There's some stress on this landing. I'm not gonna lie with you guys right now. A little bit stressful. We're going for a perfect week of butters. I don't think we've done that. Shit, I honestly can't remember the last time we did that. We buttered all week. My goodness me. So we're going for 8 out of 8. Everybody's saying I'm jinxing myself. I have enough. Hold on. Okay, I knocked on wood. But I have enough faith that we can do this. I have faith. Fingers crossed. Tucker, thanks for your support, man.
I just wanted to tell you good luck. We're all counting on you.
I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much, dude. Alrighty, guys. Landing checklist. Gears down. 3 green. Lights are coming on. We're cleared to land. Start bringing our speed back now. We are 6 miles out. Let's go 151 on the approach speed. Start bringing our flaps. Let's go flaps 25. And through 160 knots, we will go flaps 30. And let's arm our ground spoilers. There's 160 knots. We'll go flaps 30. And I will take control of the aircraft. Enjoy the arrival, guys. See you down on the ground. Enjoy, friends. Start switches. Go to continuous as well.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Thank you. My airplane. My throttles.
Delta 1700 cleared ILS, runway 30 bridge.
Good ILS 30, that's 1700.
As long as I don't get in my own head, we'll be fine. Check.
$400. $300. $200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. 8 for 8 on the week, friends. Wow.
knots.
Vacate to the right, ladies and gentlemen. Holy, what a week of flying. My goodness me. Imagine if we were flying in real life, you wrap up a week like that. Man, that would feel good. Beautiful. We did it, friends. Welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. We'll stop the clock. 49.5 minutes.
8 straight ahead, Charlie 8, left turn Charlie to the ramp, and monitor ground. Have a good day.
Charlie 8, Charlie, great to hear you again. Mr. Marcus, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. American 1050.
FedEx 3650, heavy contact, Oakland Tower 11.
Alrighty, guys, everything looks good. Let's go and get the landing lights off. Let's fire up the
Oakland
APU.
Tower 127.2, FedEx 3650 heavy.
One-way turn-offs can come off, strobe lights can come off, wing lights can come off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Phoenix Sky Harbor.
Tower,
We haven't been here in a while.
heavy,
Feels good to be back.
30.
What a beautiful landing that was. Absolutely gorgeous. 49 minutes. I think we're a little bit early. What were we scheduled for? We were scheduled for 49 minutes. We are literally on the nose with exactly what how long we wanted to be. So look, there's some American old painted Americans. That looks good. There's a One World over there. Let's go park beside this guy over here. And entering the ramp area, we can kill our taxi lights. I take this gate right here at Alpha 26, I think.
Delta 1700 contact, Oakland Tower 127.2.
27 good day, Delta.
Disconnected.
Alrighty, and there we have it. Park brakes coming on. APU is on. APU gen, APU bleed. Engine bleeds. Engine number 1 is coming off. Engine number 2 is coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Jetway is connecting. What a beautiful flight that was. Let's go upstairs. Seatbelt signs off. Anti-collision light is off. Ladies and gentlemen, get off my airplane. Beautiful flight. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Repping the American Airlines livery. Wonderful. Damn. What a beautiful week, man. Beautiful week flying the Zibo. God, I miss X-Plane. Feels so good to be back in X-Plane as well. My goodness me. A week of butters, dude. That's absolutely bananas. After overflying the runway... overflying the runway on our after dark this week to getting 8 butters in a row flying here on Pilot Edge. Absolutely amazing, man. Let's go in toggle replay mode. Let's back this sucker up. This may be one of the best streaks we've had in forever. You know, I truly believe that. I don't think we've ever had like a week of landings where I've felt so confident in that's, I guess, what's more important. You know what I mean? That's what has to be more important. I feel like I feel more comfortable flying the aircraft too. A little bit heavy on the flare there, but again, just held it nice and smooth and bring it in, man. Absolutely gorgeous. 10 out of 10 on that center line again. Damn, man. Beautiful, beautiful flying. Can I post my Discord tag to a member in chat? They wanted to contact me. Yeah, like your number of Discord? Yeah, that's fine. A little bit heavy on the flare, but not too heavy. We still maintained the flare. 7-second float, so just slightly more float than it was into San Diego, but man, what a beautiful landing. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks so good with downtown Phoenix in the background. Is that the stadium that they're that the city's kicking them out of? That's pretty crazy. Anyways, friends, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this week of flying on Pilot Edge and in X-Plane. What a beautiful week it was. I had so much fun. I always have fun flying on the Pilot Edge network. I mean, top-notch ATC, top-notch controllers, top-notch service, top-notch scenery, all of the V-States, and now we've got V-State Nevada out as well. Absolutely awesome. I'm going to take this time now to thank all my mods, donators, and sponsors. Without you guys here, none of this is possible, seriously. So thank you all very, very much for the support that you guys give to the channel. To all of the new members who enjoyed our members stream yesterday as well, thank you all so much for supporting the streams. It's such a pleasure having such an amazing community behind me. So you guys are amazing. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you all so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. To everybody else that can't afford to donate using a monetary value, I still want to thank you guys just as much. Without anybody here supporting the channel and building this community, it's not possible. So thank you all very, very much for your support, man. You guys are truly amazing. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Next live stream for me is going to be on Thursday. We're going to be back in Europe, flying the 757. I'm very excited for this one. I love some 757 action. Should be some fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. Guys, enjoy your week. Happy Monday to everybody. Probably an after dark tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not sure which day, but we'll probably get an after dark in, maybe playing some Battlefield or something. But yeah, enjoy the replay, guys. Thanks for coming hang out. Truly do appreciate it. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys all on Thursday. Happy landings, my friends. Peace.